You can't hear me because my microphone's still muted. Yeah, that's why. That's why. What's going on? What's going on, Nick? How are you? Mm-hmm. Oh, beast! What's going on? Yeah, she's got no pants, man. That ass has a penis? No, this is actually, this is the newest in high-tech Activision. Actually, you know what? I don't even know if Activision dropped this. This might be a new razor tool, okay? This is called a handle. It's a handle, you know? Yeah. Yep. That's right. Mm-hmm. Very high tech. We had to pay 7 easy payments of $13.99 just to be able to afford this new subscription of Handle. You gotta like lift it up. Come on, Obese. Jesus Christ. Get with it. Get with the times, my man. Get with the times. There we go. Ooh. Nick Leved is continuing the gifted sub they got from Spam Diesel. Let me put that up there. There we go. If I want to lift, I would go to the gym. Well, then that, you know what? I just got to tell you, then that activity that you might use that item for may be too strenuous for you. You should probably just sit down and, you know, drink some tea or something. Coffee. Love my coffee. All right. We have all these things that this game wants me to do, to include entering this building. Oh no, this is the goddamn quest where they want me to run all the way over there, right? What is this? Okay, this is wrong. Also, it says... Oh, no, I guess it is. It's saying that's the direction. Is this classic? Yes, this is classic. This is indeed classic. Yeah. Damn, it is raining. That is a storm and a half. Good God. Good God, man. We've got to find this. The Old Footlocker. Turn in the Legend of Stalvan. Okay, so let's find out where the hell this is, because this was broken when we were trying to do it. The Legend of Stalvan. Let's see where this frickin' thing is. Okay. Pizza, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? What's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? Oh. Wait a minute. What? Okay, no, that's the first one. Okay. Then, travel to the Moonbrook Schoolhouse, bring back any updated information. I don't think we're on that part. Okay. A dusty, unsent letter. We're at the part where there should be like a footlocker. Maybe? Maybe a footlocker? No. No footlocker for me. Torn journal page. Okay, the entirety of this quest happens in Duskwood, and then it gives you a bunch of like maps to go all over the damn place. Old Footlocker. Okay, all right. Where's this part though? Starts in an old Footlocker. Where the hell is the old Footlocker? Progress. In the old Footlocker. Oh, good God, it's not even in this zone, bro. Lee Vision, what's going on, baby? I don't know if you guys heard, but there's been some layoffs over at Ashes of Creation. Don't know how many people are still paying attention to that game, but there's been some layoffs. That's a little scary. They came out and said that it was only about nine people from their total of 250 person staff, you immediately got it refunded. Was it just did you like go in and like you were like, oh, this is terrible, or what made you refund it? It's terrible, yeah. I definitely heard there was like a big bot issue over there, which made me I have a couple of things listed that I wanted to talk on stream today about. One of those things was obviously the layoffs that are happening over at Ashes of Creation. Apparently on LinkedIn, a handful of their former developers recently posted that they're looking for jobs. This was later confirmed by one of their HR people. And then Steven AOC came out and said, hey, man, 9 people were cut from our team of approximately 250 people. Said, don't worry about it. This is a potential underachievement / and or redundant positions while we restructure. The problem is Snow Squall. Oh my God, Funky, are you getting the crazy snow squalls right now? What's going on, dude? Yeah, it's crazy. There's like some wild snowstorms and ice storms going on in the world right now. If you're in any of those locations, please be safe. Yeah, dude, we like I want to say it was probably hour ago. It just started like the sky opened up and then it was just white. There was just snow everywhere. Hell yeah, dude. Nice to see you, Lee. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Okay, so we had this whole thing mapped out. I don't know, did I close the window now? All right, so I flew in here. I've got to go way over there. This thing is telling me to go in a different direction, but it's interesting because when I look up the quest on here, it's actually telling me to go way over here. Don't I live in the Antarctic? Might as well, man. Might as well. So yeah, kind of bad news about Ashes of Creation, which brought me to the next thing that I kind of wanted to talk about. And I think that this actually, Nick was talking about how it's really hard because, you know, Monsters and Memories is so far ahead development-wise to Ashes of Creation, despite the fact that Ashes of Creation has cost, you know, millions of dollars and tons of money in Kickstarter and all these things. What is this kind of WoW? This is the anniversary server. This is a PvP server on their anniversary version of the game. And we're running down here because apparently the quest that this thing is telling me to get is way over here. I don't know, like, if... I gotta remember. There we go. Do we have the other... Ghost, second book. The Legend of Stavon. Travel to Moonbrook Schoolhouse and bring back... Yeah, it's just not updating correctly. So we'll have to write a little thing in there. Hey, I play on the server. Cheesy man, Dan. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. The chords are right, but the wrong zone. Yeah. Yep. I knew... like, once I looked at it, I was like, oh, I see. What about Ashes? So Ashes of Creation, they laid off some of their employees, which is obviously not great. Not exciting to hear. They laid off some of their employees, which is obviously bad. They have a lot of bots. They have a real friggin' bot problem going on right now. And I think that this is relevant to... Hey, I'll kill you. I think this is relevant as it pertains to, like, Monsters and Memories, too. Because I don't think it's something they've really had to address up till now. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a little worried about that. It's not that I think that they won't be prepared, and I'm sure they have things going on in the background. It's more that... Okay, we're going to start this conversation, or we're going to begin by talking about piracy, right? The reason piracy exists is because there is a necessity for piracy. the fact that things cost more or cost less or are not entirely up to snuff with cost versus value encourages piracy. The same can be said about botting. When the value of a behavior exceeds the activity to build that value, people will come up with alternative means to complete those things, i.e. botting. So if I need to mine something, if I need to run something, if I need to do something that is going to take me far longer and I am not having a good time during that process, I'm going to find an alternative. And that's where, you know, botting and utilizing other resources come into play. Things like these mods you see in WoW. I really enjoy this user interface. I think it looks really clean. I appreciate it a lot more than the normal user interface. And it provides me with things and functionality that I otherwise wouldn't have if I didn't use this modification. The same can be said for bots and add-ons. Things like Zeal on Project Quarm. Things like Gina. Things like, you know, any number of the different map add-ons for EverQuest that existed prior to maps happening. People started utilizing a lot of these things because they wanted maps to exist. And I think it would be crazy to suspect that there is not someone, if they're not already working on map mods for a game like Monsters and Memories, I think it's kind of crazy to suspect that it's not happening. It obviously won't be super common until it actually comes to be and people are aware of it and people are using it. And, you know, that may happen overnight. That may happen over a period of time. It all depends. But when talking about games like Monsters and Memories and obviously Ashes of Creation, where bots are running absolutely rampant, it takes away from the value because the players who are trying to ignore that type of behavior are all of a sudden exposed to an economy, a world where they can't do the basic things that they want to do purely because the bots have taken over that game mechanic. I was actually a little concerned with trade skilling on WoW. Why was I concerned? Because I had read all over their Reddit, all over various other places online, that the bots were so bad, and apparently there's some mechanism. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't really care to know, but apparently bots can walk and run into a tree, and they can actually run some type of glitch into a tree, which allows them to go under the world. Those bots then use essentially macros or coding to target different nodes, be it mining nodes or herbalism nodes or other nodes, and they harvest those resources. And they do it from under the world where you can't do anything about it. So this is apparently happening in such a large and vast number. The story of Morgan Latimer. The story of Morgan. Okay, don't need this anymore. So it's gotten so out of control where there apparently are hundreds, even thousands of bots. Not only in games like WoW, but Ashes of Creation and other things, which then somewhat create a false narrative of how well that game may or may not be doing. When we talk about Ashes of Creation, where they said, hey man, our major goal is to come up with 50,000 concurrent players upon releasing into early access, which sounds like quite a goal, which is great, you know, awesome. I don't even care. Oh crap, I hit the wrong button. Which I don't even care. Like, great, awesome. Whether that's high, low, or otherwise, I don't care. Good for you. You have a goal. You have a target. You need to meet that thing. But how are investors, or anyone else for that matter, going to be aware that you rightfully and justfully hit that goal, being that a potential large amount of people who play your game may in fact actually not be players at all and just be bots. So what does that what does that mean? What does that mean for your game? What does that mean for your project? What does that mean for how much money you can raise in the future? Whether or not people want to, get into your game, whether content creators want to create content for your game, whether sponsorships and things like that are necessary or even vital or useful. And I'm just going to kill a couple of these.
It's too far away.
Anything that is made can be broken, sadly. Live and die, etc. Yes. But the problem is we're talking about an overinflated industry that has come to cost insane, insurmountable amounts of money to produce and insurmountable amounts of time to produce. Where metrics can't be trusted. Bots too small of a market. 50k players, they would... No, we're talking about their early access, though, their alpha. There are bots. It's a massive issue with the game right now. Also, what's going on, Esco? It's a huge issue within Ashes of Creation. True metric can be faked and spam. Well, that's the problem, is then all of a sudden, why do people... I was going to say, I'm going to pass on that. Fake reviews, etc. Yeah, right. Which is a huge issue that a lot of people are facing now, right? There's a large amount of people who are there's a term that I absolutely hate on Reddit called astroturfing, where you create fake accounts and artificially fake interest in your game so that people just out of nowhere are oh my god, I want to play this game. I'm really interested in this game. The reason I don't like the terminology is because it's one of those things that's impossible to prove/disprove. A lot of people love swinging the word around, but there's no real meaningful, foolproof way to prove that it's happening or not happening. And so all of a sudden people are it's like the slop term. Out of nowhere, everybody gets on this level of, oh my god, this thing is AI slop, this thing is astroturfed, and really they're just the terminology becomes very hip and cool to use versus the actuality of the potential product outcome, what was actually done to do it. There's no research involved in it. It's just people utilizing terminology. Other people catch on to the hype, the hype and the hip terminology, and then run around. It's sort of what you saw with Dreadmist. Dreadmist has its problems, but there's several things that it was being accused of doing that it just simply was not doing. But people jumped on the bandwagon as a result, and that's the outcome they ran into. And so it gets really messy really quickly, right? You run into these places where this stuff happens and people kind of emotionally get charged and they make many different claims either to the project or the player, benefit or loss. Uh-oh. Defias Nightrunner. Oh, I've got you too, baby. Even on Amazon, people get paid to create reviews and don't even... so there's even... It gets you way more, 35 or 45 gold for level 30 mount and training. Eek. Yikes. Allegedly, I get mine for free, or so I'm told. Teasing. I remember back in 2004, 2005, people used Wildglider bot. It was nuts. Yeah, I used Wildglider. I've used bots, and I'm not super secretive about it because I think it gives me a bit of a unique perspective in the fact that I used to use a lot of that stuff. And I regret some of the things, be it exploits, be it botting, be it any number of other things. I regret engaging in some of that stuff because I see how quickly and how badly it can affect the economy, the gameplay loop, how quickly it can force people to be bored with the game. I was always scared for the ban and losing the account, sadly. I don't think that that's sadly. I think that that's good. I prefer honesty over a good image. Yeah, well, that's, you know, Blackford, that's really, like, I think at the end of the day, it's what's important, you know? Those issues have their own problems. Obviously, people will be like, oh, you did this one thing this one time, like 50 years ago. You're clearly, you know, not a good person. And that's a tough line to walk. I think a lot of people don't really... It's kind of an ironic place for a lot of people, because a lot of those same people who believe that also believe, like, you know, well, you have to give the criminal a second chance. Okay, I have to give the criminal a second chance. Heard. But you did this thing 30 years ago, and you don't get any redemption for that thing. Wait, what? But that's a whole other argument. I do think it's important. I do think it is viable. It is substantial to be able to share that information, talk about that information, be honest about that information, so that in the long run, like, change can happen. People can own their mistakes and not feel as though they are going to be, you know, persecuted, or, like, people can be honest and have those real conversations with one another, resulting in actual change and growth, as opposed to making up some bullshit story because people are worried about getting poo-pooed on, and as a result, you know, nothing changing. In fact, more problems than anything. All these MMO bots are weird. You are essentially bored with the game, so use stuff to avoid the gameplay. Imagine using bot. Well, right, but that's... So the problem is like, you may enjoy a particular aspect of a game. Like, there may be a certain portion of the game that you do enjoy. You just don't enjoy whatever grind that is. And so, for me personally, that was my experience. I don't need... Okay, cool. My personal experience was that I didn't particularly enjoy a few different portions of grinding in the game. Fishing was one of those things. I hated fishing. What's going on, Space Brains? How you doing, Bubby? Fucking fishing in WoW was awful. And you had to sit there and you had to do it for, you know, 4 or 5 hours. And so I was like, okay, cool. Here's this cool thing called Fishing Buddy, because it's tedious, it's monotonous. I didn't enjoy it. So I did that. I botted my fishing on a character, and everything was all great and everything was all wonderful. But by doing so, I artificially inflated the economy. I took away from people who are actually engaging in fishing in the correct way, in the meaningful way. Yes, but what's going on, King Allah? How are you? Still missing THA was simply the best. Yeah, I think a lot of people are. I know I saw something on EverQuest Reddit. Someone's like, I miss THJ. It's tough, though. I just worry that... Because a lot of people don't care, right? Dreadmist is a really good example of this, and I keep using Dreadmist as an example for things, but Dreadmist is a really good example where stealing is okay because he's not charging anyone money for it. He stole from about, like, 5 or 6 different games, but people are having fun in the game, so they don't care. And I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong, like which side of that argument people should be on. I'm simply saying that it shows that people's opinions are flexible on certain behaviors so long as there is a personal benefit or gain. So the issue is the game design to have mechanics people find tedious or boring. Exactly, Esco. Exactly. That's what I feel is part of the issue. But how do you make a game that is then, like, how do you make a game? Well, actually, there's 2 split-offs from that. How do you make a game first that every mechanism in that game is enjoyable and has a benefit or has a certain level where people aren't feeling like it's tedious people are feeling like it isn't a friction point, how do you create a game for everyone, or even one group of people? How do you create that game so that people don't feel that way about every aspect of your game? Because people, it's okay to have preferences, and people prefer playing certain ways or certain things, and people enjoy doing different things. Yeah, I mean, well, that's their prerogative, though. That, at the end of the day, Knight, I'm not disagreeing with you. Like, listen, I would love to see Daybreak do some amazing things, and I think the first sight that we have of Daybreak doing some inventive things is that personal loot system. I don't know exactly what that's going to look like, and I don't want to say whether or not I think it's going to be good or bad, but it's something new, and it's something they haven't done before, and I think that at a minimum deserves to be commended. Plug in Chrono Trigger. You liked and enjoyed every possible aspect of Chrono Trigger. There's nothing about Chrono Trigger that you didn't like. What is Chrono Trigger? Oh, you son of a bitch. Funky. Google it. Chrono Trigger is one of the... It's a really, really good video game. Really, really good video game. But it is also a very old video game. It's regarded as like... It's regarded about as well as some of the older, like, Final Fantasy games and whatnot, right? You've never heard of it. I haven't logged back into EQ, so it seems like their plan is to retreat play. Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. They're cooking. They're cooking. And I'm not saying that it's going to be a good cook or a bad cook. Simply that they're cooking. We won't know until it comes out. Secret of Mana, that's another great one. Cooking Border and toying with Red Dead 2. Nice. Red Dead's a great one. Like learning to cheat the crane game in Zelda to get unlimited rupees. There you go, Space Brains. So the flip side of that is time is money, right? That's how a lot of people see games now. So time is money, and the problem that runs into that is you have people who are going to see those MMO games that you may even enjoy a mechanic in the game, but you're going to opt to not you necessarily, but someone is going to opt to bot in a video game for monetary gain. If I can level people up, if I can cheat in a way that is going to earn me money, and any game that has any meaningful type of progression has value to sell. Years later, Game Genie. Yeah, dude, I have a Game Genie right on the shelf. You guys can't see it because I've got my green screen up. There's a Game Genie right behind me. God mode was never a real big thing for me, though. Like, I didn't like doing the invulnerability things, or like some of the infinite live stuff was okay, but only because it was like, you know, you didn't just get like automatic wins, or you know, it wasn't quite like that. You have 4 different Game Sharks. Nice. I don't know if you guys remember this, but there used to be a lot of like really weird stuff that you could do with the Game Genies too. Like you could, you could. I'm gonna grab this plant just because it's a plant. Papa likes his plants. You could do things like do disco mode, or like, you know, you could shoot freaking Contra thing. There's just a lot. There's a lot of different things that you could get involved in if you simply just played the game within the Game Genie, and it created some neat stuff. Some games back in the NES were brutal due to lives you had. Don't think I ever beat the Turtles. Dude, the Turtle Arcade game is one of the hardest games of all time. Never mind, I'm not going to fight that because I don't need to. One big problem I feel there is the age of people playing. Nowadays, you have a lot of adults with full-time jobs playing, where when many of these games came out, kids were the audience. We don't have the time to invest. And so kids are still the audience. Kids are still the audience. And it's just the fact that grown-ups are now part of the audience. At the end of the day, if someone makes $35 an hour at their real job and it takes them 3 days to farm up $35 worth of gold in WoW, guess what they're going to do? Yeah, Esco. Fucking straight up, dude. And I used to do stuff like that. And I would literally be like, okay, so I make $35 an hour. That's 3,000 gold at $10 per 1,000 gold. So all I have to do is go work an hour of overtime or something, and then I walk away with more money and the gold that it would have taken me a week or more to farm. Right? But I agree. Yeah. Adults are a big audience too. Yeah, for sure. But here comes the problem: is you run into this place, and we were kind of talking about this the other day, where all of a sudden, like, who do you decide which market to build your game for? And if you build your game for that market, does the other market just get completely ignored? What's going on, Oder? Should they get ignored? Should there be games for people who have time versus people who don't have time? And we have such a vast difference in interests because for the most part, the newer generation have somewhat game ADHD, very quick to go into a game, consume all the content, and then move on to the next game with little or no interest in hanging around. Ison, yo, what's up, dude? Finally got off work early. What's up, dude? How are you? Also, just so people are aware, we're going to be giving away some games today, and we're going to be giving away some YouTube memberships. I'm going to wait a little bit before I do the YouTube memberships, but there's a whole list of games. Blind Fug Studio, who made the game Ground of Aces, we did a sponsored stream with them, and they gave us a bunch of game keys as a result. So we're going to be giving a bunch of that stuff away. Did you join Nightslayer Alliance because you missed me? No. You're over here too, Space Brain? That's right. You said... No, man. This is... It wouldn't let me make Horde, so I tried to kill you, but it wouldn't let me. It just kept telling me no. Collect an undelivered letter? What the fuck? Is it in the basement? Must be in the basement. It wouldn't let me. No? What the fuck? Read the quest, noob. You on US servers, I assume. Yeah, Big Kano, I am. Yep. On WoW, I know, it's crazy. In Goldshire, must find someone to ERP with. Dude, I'm already not wearing any pants. Like, look, I don't even have my pants on. Who needs pants in this game? Get with games like this, who needs pants? Yeah. Is that a merkin? God, I hope not. We've got, like, legless chaps. I don't even know. It's not even quite assless chaps. It's just like we have hip holders, you know? They hold my hips, and then I'm not sure what the hell that furry mess is in there. But why kill me? Well, so because it was going to be like, I was going to kill you with love, you know? It was going to be a great time. Okay, click the store. Oh, upstairs, inside the building. Go upstairs. Go up here. Touch boxes. Rogue. Rugag. But no, it told me no, you can't play Horde. I was going to play a Blood Elf Priest. And then it said, nope, you can't do that because there's too many goddamn Horde members. So I was like, okay, fine. I guess I'll play Alliance. And if I'm going to play Alliance, I might as well play a Draenei. What server? It's called Nightslayer. God damn it, Dean. Yeah, we're on Nightslayer. We're playing Alliance. This is the PvP server, for those of you who aren't aware. We play on the PvP server because I was hoping that it would mean there would be less bots, which we were just discussing. I'm working on doing a video that's going to talk about a lot of this different stuff with the botting and the population counts and things, because it's impossible. One thing that we learned from the Daybreak lawsuit is that, you know, they're not willing to disclose their actual population numbers. They have investors and things, right? So they're not willing to invest what their population numbers are. They're not, or divest what their population numbers are. And so you have to kind of like poke around to try and figure it out. And so there's a lot of different places you can go, but then you start to realize, right, how many of those numbers on EverQuest, how many of those people are boxing? So like for every one player is that one box. Some of those people are boxing full groups. Some of those people are boxing full raids. Some of those people are boxing not at all. And so it becomes really hard to try and pan out exactly how many people are on there, even if you have the number, right? So if, like, and I'm not saying that this is what the number is, but if Daybreak were to come out and be like, there's currently 10,000 people logged in to EverQuest, that's bullshit. We all know that's bullshit. And that's not anything to say that, like, Daybreak is trying to mislead someone. It's to say that we know that there are a lot of people boxing. And if the number is 10,000, then the number is likely 5,000, right? Because there are more people boxing two characters than there are people not boxing at all. And the people who typically only play one character usually don't last all that long. Now, games like WoW are a little bit different, because like WoW, there are people who box on WoW, but it's a little less frequent. No, I haven't made a guild. I'm definitely not making a guild over here. I'm going to get up to a level where I'm a little more relevant, and then I'm going to try and join a guild. Because I want to do some raiding, and I don't really want to get stuck in the whole, like, trying to manage a community. I also just I had to fill out my first resume in the last decade. I just had to fill out a resume for the very first time in over a decade, which is an interesting new experience that I haven't had to do. And I got to tell you, all the changes and everything with like applying for jobs and stuff is crazy. It's insane, like the amount of things. Like you have to be careful of what keywords you use. You have to be careful of how you're involved in different things. You have to be careful about social media and thing. Whoa, can't even walk up the stairs there. You have to be careful about all these things, and it's like, wait a minute, what? I used to watch some old guy 40. Yeah, my first experience with like real EQ bots.
Can I help you?
Was this guy. He played on Vulok Air server, which was a TLP, an older TLP. He played over there, and those guys, those psychos. Wait, Hearth to dark. Wait, talk to. She walks around the area inside the. I just want to make sure this isn't like, because it updated once I left the building. It was like, hey, go over there. I guess we want to Hearth. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to do some, well, we'll see. I applied for a job at a charity. And we'll see. We'll see if we get it. And then we can worry about that. I used to multi-box refer a friend accounts when it was still illegal. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. The refer a friend is a whole thing that encourages people to create more accounts, right?
You need something? Be careful.
It's kind of wild. But it's like, it's one of those things where I'm trying to create this video and I want to talk about the populations. Ooh, goddamn, I didn't realize he gave me kings. It's one of those things where you start to like look at some of that stuff and you try to determine, you know, okay, how many people are playing this game, or how much interest is there in this game? And there's really no way of actually telling how many people are playing a game anymore.
What can I do?
Because the population is so great the population of people who are botting, boxing, whatever the case may be, is so great that it's impossible to really know how many people are playing a game. So in a game like Ashes of Creation, where, they just dropped early access and they're possibly staring down the fact that they just let go of a bunch of people. Not a bunch, 9 people. You decide if that's a bunch of people or not. But they let go of 9 people, and is that related to the fact that they didn't meet their goal for the amount of boxes sold for early access? And I hear it constantly. There's videos everywhere. If you go onto YouTube and you follow MMORPG stuff, you're gonna see stuff out there where people are literally just saying, like, I go into the game, I can't do this thing that is part of the game mechanism because there are bots. And the dev actually came out recently and was like, hey, listen, you see bots, kill them. It's a PvP game. Kill the bots, but don't farm the bots. Okay, what the fuck does that mean? And everybody does like the clown emoji, right? Everybody's like, oh my god, who is this clown dev telling us not to farm the bots? Well, it's because they don't want people, like, if you were to go after a bot that's mining, right? And that bot drops all of the ore that it's been mining. Technically, you are benefiting from the ill-gotten gains that has been created as a result of the bot. Theoretically, if you were an intelligent cheater, you would then go and you would basically create the account that would go and kill the bot and loot the ill-gotten gains as a way to maintain the ill-gotten gains in the economy and make it look like you're just another player killing some other player. You're not attached at all. I know that sounds like a lot of work, but I assure you, as someone who used to bot and used to make multiple chrono a day in EverQuest, I used to bot in WoW too. I used WoW Glider. I used Fishing Buddy. As someone who used to do that, you can actually make a pretty good deal of money doing that stuff. Could count unique IPs to get a better idea, especially because boxing. Yeah, but I don't have access to unique IPs. And you don't know how many people are VPNing. A lot of people who cheat use VPNs and stuff. A lot of people who cheat are using IP masks and things now, so they can mask their hardware, because that's become a new thing where they want to ban hardware IPs. Yeah, no, I what I said is I filled out an application because I applied to a charity. I'm gonna try and work for a charity. And I had to submit a resume, an application. I did a cover letter. Well, VPNs are also more common for everyday use today. People adding it as a thin layer of privacy. Yeah, exactly. And so it's. I think it becomes very difficult to really, because you get into these arguments about like what ratio of people, right? And then people are going to dispute whether or not that ratio is accurate or not. I use GeForce now, which is essentially a VPN. There you go. Or if you're in a non-prompt... Dude, that shit's crazy. Did you see that in the UK? In the UK, they like... Actually, I say in the UK, but there's many different places now that are discussing taxing porn. I mean, if soda and chips are taxed as a sin, I guess what the hell is porn? I don't think that that's a good idea. I don't think that, honestly, I would like to do away with sin taxes altogether. But that's just my humble opinion. Not a huge fan of sin taxes in general. I don't think it really actually helps curb the issue. I'd rather the government not make money off porn. What do you mean? It already does make money off porn. The internet is for porn. Goddamn, can you imagine? The next thing you'd hear in the news is like, Nancy Pelosi owns stock in OnlyFans. That'd be the next big internet thing, you know? Oh, we follow these politicians who are invested in Bang Bros. We follow these politicians, those politicians who just purchased mass purchased fucking porn tube or, you know, whatever. I don't even know. I could only imagine. I'm getting chain mezzed by an NPC in Crescent Reach. Uh-oh. What are you doing? What all add-ons are you running? This is LVUI. Actually, I guess I can show you, right? Add-ons. There you go. So we've got details. We've got DBM. I've got LVUI, Zygor. I did install Took UI because I was gonna fuck with it. But the other thing is dynamic cam. That's why my camera keeps like swaying around really weird. Like when I click on this next guy, yeah. See how my camera's like swaying around? Oh, dude, LVUI is a classic. By far one of my favorite UIs. It's a little screwy for the if you notice, like behind my head right here, this window's like high up and it's like off to the side, and I had to do that because it kept breaking in the game, because for whatever reason the anniversary edition it doesn't work correctly, so I just moved it and I was like, fine, just leave it there. This will be fine. It doesn't hurt my feelings any, so whatever. Bring back Cosmos add-on. God. I don't know. I was looking at some of the UIs the guys like Soda Poppin' and some of the like big WoW players use, and they don't use a lot of add-ons, like not a lot at all. And so I started getting this idea in my head where I was like, maybe I don't need these add-ons. Like maybe I don't want all these add-ons. But I do. I'm not a huge fan of the regular UI. Oh, hey, yeah, they're getting ready to purge the whole add-on scape. That's only on midnights, and apparently they walked a big portion of that back. I don't know enough because I don't really care about live WoW. But they walked a lot of that back. And apparently they're like, there's a portion of that stuff that they're planning on keeping. Which classic? This is the anniversary TBC server. So right now it's in pre-batch. In about 2 weeks, TBC is going to come out, and it's going to be a good time. So I'm trying to get up to 60 before then. Yeah, for full release. Yep. Yarp. Looking forward to that in a big way. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I really want to do some TBC raiding, which apparently, come to find out, they're actually not going to be releasing the raids with the initial release. They're trickling them out. Like Gruul is going to come out, and then a week or two later, the next raid's going to come out, and then a week or two later, the next raid's going to come out, a week or two later, so on and so forth. So I don't know. But it gives me some time, so sweet Jesus. So not seasonal. No, not seasonal. Nope. When I get home in a little bit, I'll send you my battle ID if you need anything. Get a 60 warrior, 42 priest. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, it's classic era. And it's classic era patch. Like, there's no dungeon finder. Like, I click on this, there's no dungeon finder or anything. You don't get to queue up for a dungeon. There's a group finder, but it's just like if you want to do like some task or something, you still have to run to the dungeon. Which probably would have made Warlock actually a little more Yeah, the summoning stones, right. Those were live, though. That was actual classic content. How the hell do I find that? That's right. You can just go onto your Blizzard downloader, and it's just click on Classic WoW. There's a little drop-down menu with about, like, 10 different options for Classic WoW now, and you just select the anniversary server. And it's super counterintuitive, but I'm leveling Ret. I should be Prot. It would be much faster if I was Prot, but instead I'm Ret. Because big numbers. Everybody likes big numbers, right? One thing I did want to talk about is we are going to be starting to release some quote-unquote members-only content. And it's not going to be anything like super crazy. I'm just going to do cuts. Like, there's going to be unedited versions of videos. There's going to be like little tidbits of information that I'm going to be dropping over there. Things that I kind of want to try out that might not be of interest to everybody who follows my YouTube channel. But I found out recently through the boot camp that I'm in that there's going to be, like, all your members only content doesn't affect your place in the algorithm. So you can technically, like, pilot things and try different things out through that process, and then it won't affect your overall channel and the greater algorithm. So the hope is that I can start testing some various different things out, start looking at a couple of different gameplay loops, things like that, see some more things that maybe people are interested in versus not interested in, and then just kind of go from there. There will be fire! Or you were not prepared. Just saying. Maybe you weren't prepared. So, as a result of that, though, just today I'm going to give away 10 YouTube memberships. So if you are over or you want one, you need to go over to YouTube, the YouTubus, and you need to be in the channel, and then I am going to go ahead and do a giveaway for 10 gifted memberships on the tubes, which will give people, and I'll be giving away 10 free memberships every month. But those 10 free memberships will allow those people access to that content if they so choose to even want to engage with it. Well, hopefully this sticks. So many changes since we lost our beloved EQ game. Yeah. Well, yeah. We can talk about some things soon, TM. Soon, TM. Soon. They're saying Nightslayer is the biggest WoW server at the moment. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. There's also a handful of content creators over here. Actually, I should say there's a handful of larger end content creators over here. Force Gaming is over here. I don't know if Peekaboo's over here. I know lots of us EQ boys. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh yeah, we're gonna be... Oh, that guy grabbed that one.
Hell yeah. So I'm probably going to do that giveaway of memberships at 6 o'clock. So if you are someone who may be interested in a membership over on YouTube for free, I will be doing 10 gifted memberships. It'll happen random, but it'll be people who are in the channel. 10 gifted memberships will go out over on YouTube. And we'll do that at 6 o'clock. And then I've got some game giveaways too, which we'll do at random different times. We will do those closer to the end, actually. Bow, bow, bow. We gotta get the frickin'... Man, we have a lot of levels to go through Blackfire. No sleep till Brooklyn. Going all in, man. Ooh, blood ring. Stamina +5. Ooh, oh, shit, brother. Oh, shit. If you go prot, are you... I mean, if it's an upgrade for you, you can take it. I'm just going to greet it. Oh, I'm sorry. I forget. I am just a mite-wit little peasant. Oh, you don't actually give me any of the things I need there, guy. His freaking simple pearl ring. Improves spell hit by 4. Oh, wow, those are really good rings, too. Really good rings. Yeah, hell yeah, Space Brains. We're gonna have to play. We'll have to play together, man. Making priest on the server. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Nice. Are you gonna go like disc, holy? Or are you gonna go? Are you gonna go shadow prost? I really wanted to play a shadow priest. I'm actually a little sad I didn't. The level, I guess, shadow. Disc is also really good for leveling. And we've got an ad break coming up. Next week, by the way, next week, we will be bringing back Tangia Dungeon. For those of you nerds who want to do the Tangia Dungeon, we will have that. We will be doing a full reset on the tree, on the ladder, if you will. So if you weren't involved previously, you will have a fair chance to be a big boy. Also, our boy well below average won't have his horrible fucking API bot benefits. Look at this guy. Hey! Let me friend you. Wait, what the hell? Friend Nick Levitt. Did we play something over here before? No, apparently not. Did we play WoW? Oh, we played the Legion remix, right? I'm also going to be overhauling. I'm going to be overhauling a lot of things, but I'm going to be overhauling the subscriber badges. And I'm looking at doing the emotes too. I have a whole plan. This boot camp, this YouTube boot camp that I've been involved in has been fudging amazing. Like really, really good for not only for motivation, but just like ideas. It's really interesting to see a lot of the other people and like what other people are cooking up. Very, very inspiring. Very good. Just get the 5 points in Wand Mastery and then Spirit Tap, and Priest is easy mode. True, fair and real. Crunch. Karancha. Oh, what the hell do you mean? Oh, you see that guy? He just electrocuted that dog. You got Hassan over here. Shocking the dog. I saw that. We have it on stream. High def. 1080p.
Need help?
I hope Monsters and Melody will have a great community. I do too. We're the community that I build on Monsters and Memories will be absolutely focused around like just trying to build a happier, like a good community. My plan over there will absolutely be to there I will be building a guild, and over there the goal over there will be to help each other, and we'll have a broken ones over there where we work with each other and wait, the M&M community is already top notch. Yeah, a bunch of them are. There's also a lot of like poopy fingers over there though too. Lot of people who are just like really upset and really angry. You know, unfortunately in this generation, you have to do the things that people think you should do in the way that people think you should do them, and unfortunately that's just no fun. That's a lot of gatekeeping nonsense. And I'm not here for that shit. I think that we can play the game. We can play the game we want to. Anyone can play the game the way they want to and have a good time and enjoy the parts of it that they want to. Why so angry? I don't know, Reyna. Probably because you know WoW. That's why. So angry because you know WoW. Gwyneth! What's going on, Reyna? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't follow fucking Reyna, who the hell are you in life? Whoa. Hey, my WoW game just told me to get food. What's that? Yes. If you could see her right now... Hold on, I'm sorry. There's a little dog, a little scrub-diddly-umptious dog behind me that is... Oh my god, you pulled everything! Hang on. I will help you, wife. I didn't realize we were grabbing the entire universe. Hey, what's going on, Water? Respawns. Sure. Bullcrap. Blackfart trained us. Guy's a jerk. Alright, hold on one second. I gotta help my wife with the dog. Dog needs medicine. Give me 2 seconds. Wow, I'm having a lot of fun. Never mind. She went there. WoW's been good. It's crazy. People don't understand development. They don't understand that the devs are not the ones to give okay to push features, products, management. Gives the guy. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though. With Monsters and Memories, the devs are the management. The devs are that, but they're creating a niche experience on purpose. They're doing it because that's what they want to build, and that's the thing that they want to play. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The problem is that some people believe that like you should be able to, or the game should be everything that they want in a game across the board, and that creates some bad times because people get really like butthurt about what should or should not be in a game, right? So people start to feel very strongly about, oh, the game should include this, the game shouldn't include that. They feel like it should be that. It should have all these things or should not have all these things. And it's okay to have preferences, absolutely. But there's a lot of people who are just kind of like, hey, man, it doesn't have this thing, so it's bad, it's going to fail, it's terrible, don't waste your time here. You shouldn't. I don't like this. You shouldn't like this either. And that's where things start to get a little weird. Or I like this, and if you don't like this, you're terrible. There's a lot of that too. So we will be creating a guild to hopefully combat some of that, so that we don't have to like play that game, so to speak. But I understand people have no knowledge. Yeah, I mean. That's true of everything, sadly. All right, kill 10 skeletal raiders. Yeah, we started prepping last night. The other half is about to head out and get food shopping. The other bits so we can stay around the house for a good week. Oh, so you don't have to deal with the evil ice storm of doom that is out in the world now. It looks real bad. Tell you that. We didn't even get the ice storm. We just got some, like, snow squalls up here in Vermont. And, man, let me tell you, it's crazy. To get play in time for monsters. Well, that's the kind of the cool part, though, right? Is technically, you can get the time, and you can get the, like, there's a lot of different things that you can do in Monsters and Memories that will provide you with character growth and benefit and progress. Now, you may only have like an hour to play, and so maybe that day you want to work on trade skilling as opposed to like going and grouping and doing a dungeon, or maybe that's all you have time to do. But there are things that you can do that take less time. Our college canceled tomorrow, so I got a 3-day weekend. Fuck yeah, Space Brains. So what you're saying is you're going to roll a new character. You're going to catch up by tomorrow? Is that what you're telling me? That's all I'm hearing. You know me mostly, like, I will... So my application and stuff for it? Yeah. No, you should. You should put your app... I think everybody who's interested should put their application in. They're not... The devs themselves are not trying to, like, gatekeep or cause any problems or anything like that. They're trying to... They're trying to work with as many people as possible, honestly. Yeah, Wooder, man. WoW has actually been pretty good, though. What level you at? I'm about to be 28. About to be level 28. No, you're good, man. You good. No, I mean make a web application for the game. Oh, I don't think there'll be a web application. Sham Pally Duo has got to be great leveling combo. Was 60 when TBC released, and I never leveled a Pally until later on. Yeah, dude, Narmi, man. Freaking Paladins are crazy in general in this era, right? But Shamans are also crazy. Obviously, Alliance just getting access to the Shamans is, you know, absolutely nuts. Bow Jonkers. God dang it. Oh, there we go. Oh, these aren't even the guys. We need the Raiders, too. Oh, no, Warder. That's a Warder. What's going on, Army? How are you doing today? Caught up with my priest in no time. I mean, yeah, the hope is, like, I really want to get up there pretty quick. I got a lot of, like, side stuff I got to work on outside of streaming, so... I got a lot of video crap that I got to do my old school RuneScape video. I've got to do a video on a couple other games that just recently came out. And once that stuff is squared away, I've got a couple of side projects to do with the members. I've got some updating to do within OBS. So, lot of side crap to work. Boosted 58. Yeah. You know, it's funny. Spam Diesel really wanted me to boost, and I was just like, man, I'm not about that life, you know? I don't really like boosting up like that. You did? Doing well. Got a 58 Druid on your server, but my buddies jumped to non-PvP on Horde, so I'm leveling a mage. Hell yeah, dude. Well, if you still play over here, man, you're more than welcome to play with us once we catch up. We just gotta catch up, you know? You gotta make sure you have TBC drop down, selected, not classic on CurseForge. Oh, yeah. Well, isn't it like anniversary or something like that? I love how this freaking camera is. Like, you click somebody and it's like, theatrical camera. It's a cool add-on. Well, it's classic. So, hold on. I got you, baby. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. All right, check it out. All right, so here's my B-net, right? Here's my butthole. I'm showing you my butthole. Okay, so you click on WoW Classic up here, right? Click on WoW Classic. Then it gets you this screen. And then you go over here, and there's a little drop-down menu. And you go to Burning Crusade Anniversary right there. Right there. Oh, you're talking about CurseForge? Screw CurseForge. That's for weenies. Don't use CurseForge. CurseForge, that's for... Listen, we're gatekeeping. We're gatekeeping the cool stuff, okay? No. You don't get to use CurseForge. Ignore that. That's nothing. Don't worry about that list. I've actually... I hate Curse, only because it's, like, really intense. It uses a lot of resources, and it puts a lot of crap on your computer that I'm not a super big fan of. So I use another application. What is it called? It's called WoW Up. WoW Up. And it's just bare bones. It doesn't have anything special. You can literally just, you type in the add-on that you want, and then you say, okay, I want this add-on, and then it gets you that add-on. There's no, like, if, ands, or buts, or banana peels. Heal! 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 No! Used to be full-blown malware, but it's better now. Dude, it was bad. I don't know. So if it got better, that's great to hear. But I didn't trust it. I was like, nah, you can tag my bag, bro. I ain't touching that. Ooh, damn. No! Inventory is full. What have we done? We'll eat this. I thought you just said you were creating a guild to prevent that type of behavior you just exhibited. No, Michael Snyder, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Yeah, no, exactly. That's exactly right. Is that a raider? No, it's a border. Going to WoW Up after stream. Dude, WoW Up is... I really like WoW Up. It got bought by something like Frostwolf or something. I can't... Oh, God, no. Overwolf? It got bought by Overwolf? Is that what wolf you're talking about? Yeah. Overwolf is not better, sadly. Overwolf is also very, very, like, mucky. Hey, you want to kill this elite? I think I have a quest for this guy, actually. Hold on. K? L. Yeah, I do. Hold on. Can I share this? Whoa! Why do you hit so freaking fast? Holy crap! He hits fast and hard. My penis. Help! Oh my God! Oh, he's gonna kill me. Yep, he freaking killed me. Holy shit balls! It's got a link to Curse now. It's for sure Mossad. Good gravy. No, he let me die. Michael, what's going on, man? Michael, dude. Great name. Great name. Do you have res yet? Do you have res? That thing whooped our ass. Holy crap. He just attacked so fast. Wasn't expecting it. You do have res. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. I know what must be done. I know what must be done to kill this man. All right, driving home. Hell yeah, dude. Drive safe. Be safe. That was funny. Gwyneth, what the crap? What the crap? Supposed to be here to support me, not watch me die. You know what? Whoa, actually, my stream deck is not there where I can do weird things like this and be like, oh, I can see you. Stop laughing at me. It's not cool, bro. Yeah, like that. He killed you and then ran back. Yeah, he's a freaking bastard. Guy's a jerk. He's a wizard! Harry? Okay, alright. Here's how we're going to do this. I will put this back up, okay? I will give you this buff as well. I am going to eat the magical food. I'm going to eat my crab cakes. Giggity. I will switch to armor. I will throw on a shield, and I think I have a weapon. If I don't, I have, like, other weapons I can use in here, too. I will switch to a shield, and we will kill that mother lover. Arcane spell damage. Strength and agility. That's kind of crap. Let's see. Do we have anything? I guess those are my only two options. What do we got here? Ooh. Okay, the sword is definitely the better option, unfortunately. Whatever. We're just going to sell them to a vendor anyway. It's not like it's going to matter. Oh, also, do you need... Is this useful to you? Is that good? Shadow Gem? Can you make like cool things out of that? Does that turn into a light up butt plug? I mean, wait, I didn't say that. Definitely not a light up butt plug. All right, there we go. That's all square. Nick is online. I need 40 of them to level jewel crap. Oh, well, good. Fuck yeah. Okay. We'll equip the sword. That is a sword, right? Ooh. Good luck. I remember that guy. He's fast and he will kill you. Yeah, he probably will. Ooh, large venom sacks. Let's see how well this goes. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, you bitch. It definitely lowers my damage, that's for sure. Okay, hold on. Let me put Righteous Fury up too. Okay, all right. Well, did he just wander down here and killed us and then ran away? Yeah, I'll just be down here hitting this guy, I guess. Hey, no healing. No healing. Nope. Nope. Oh, good God, it's dark. Why is it so dark? Oh, I think he's in the house, or he paths around outside the house, something like that. Oof, this is gonna be rough. Just judging from how hard these things are hitting me, this is gonna be rough. Did you go resto or did you stay elemental? I think you stayed elemental, right? Yeah, okay. Be ready to, like, straight up... He's down here. He's down here. Be ready to straight up turn his butthole inside out, okay? Oh, yeah. What's up, Spam? What's up, dude? Be ready to turn him inside... Oh, God. Oh, God. The healer. The healer. Really? I thought I was being slick by attacking this, but apparently not. Oh, and we're getting the spider. No, don't worry about it. It's just the spider too, you know. Oh, well, we're about to get him whether we want him or not. Oh no, wait, that's not the guy. Okay. Oh. He's way up there. I think we might lose him again, unfortunately, but it's okay. Hey, you. Me. Yeah, just worry that those other the mobs will respawn too. Okay. All right. Fuck, we might not even just not be ready for that piece of crap. Oh, no, here he comes. Here he comes. Didn't I loot like some... I looted one of these. Skull of protection! Protect me, senpai! Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Gooey spider cake. Hot. We do like gooey spider cakes. Oh, Did he kept going? Where is he? Oh, he's way down there. Fuck. I can now make gooey spider cakes. I know you're all excited. Okay. I don't know if there's a whole lot I can do. Front? Oh, boy. Okay. Let me... All right, ready? I'm going to pull him. Help! Help! He's coming for my booty! Help! Help! Look, I'm a tank, Mom! Kinda. Kind of a tank. You say we've got it, and then I start taking brutal, insane amounts of damage. God damn, he just attacks so fast. You gotta do the damage here, because I ain't doing no damage. Just gonna keep sealing him and healing myself. Oh no! Great. He resisted it. Yeah, we got him. Bitch. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. We got him. Get the hell out of here. Too many undead things. I'm scared. Little baby back Paladin here. Go back to my really cool axe that I'm massively out-leveled for. 22. What was the DPS on that sword? 13. Bow, bow, bow. I think we've done... What did we do? No. Oh, we only did that one dungeon that Spam ran us through. That's all we've done for dungeons so far. I was like, wait, did we do a dungeon? Oh, yeah, we did do one dungeon. Fly to Darkshire. Damn, bruv. Talk to Tavern Keeper Smits. He walks around the area inside the building. Turn in, gather rot blossoms. Accept juice delivery. Ooh, we're going to deliver juice. Grumpy. Whoa. What in the name of all things holy am I watching right now? Well, you're watching The World of Warcraft. I don't know if you've heard of this game, but it's pretty exciting. It's pretty new. It's pretty hip. A lot of people haven't played this game before because it's like exclusive to streaming and stuff. Like, it's so new that they didn't even let normal peasants such as yourself play the game. Cutting edge technology here. Definitely not 20 plus years old. Okay. We don't play old games here. That's for geezers. We definitely aren't geezers who are turning older next week.
What can I help you with?
What can I help you with? You can help me by buying this and buying that and by buying these. Don't touch my shield. I'll break your legs. Hell not. When struck in combat, has a 1% chance of inflicting 75 to shadow damage to the attack. That's not terrible. Oh, we have like, hold on. Can I cook right here too? Crunchy spider surprise. What? Gooey spider legs. I'm mainly talking about why does it look like you're playing Alliance like a true peasant? Well, because I wasn't able to create a horde character on the server. Okay. For one. For two, because it's PvP, and that's where real guys hang out, you know? Never play 22-year-old games. Never. Nope. Not 26-year-old games either. Definitely not. That's some real peasantry right there. Wow, we actually got quite a few points from that. Can we... Wait. Did we run out of room? Why am I...
Greetings.
Sell.
Go with honor, friend.
Can we create one more? One more? Yeah. For the Horde, always and forever. Nah, you use... What about 30-year-old games? Which game is 30 years old?
I supply only the finest goods.
Only the finest goods. For you, my friend. The Realm Online. I don't think I ever played that one.
What can I do?
Played it in 96. How old is Ultima Online?
See you around.
Right? Ultima Online's older than EQ, right? What year did Ultima Online come out? Was it 97? And then what was... Okay, yeah, September of 97. Asheron's Call, 1999. Wow. Damn. Asheron's Call came out in 99? Huh. Yeah, so I guess UO would be the first online... I played, before Ultima Online came out, I did play a game called Moongate, which was a MUD. You know, you had to download your Telnet client, and everything was in ASCII, and it was pretty glorious. Yeah. I still play through the original Final Fantasy and Legends of Zelda once a year. That's dedication. Like, are we talking about, when you say original Final Fantasy, ready? Are you guys ready? Well, nerd, when you say original Final Fantasy, are you talking about the actual Final Fantasy 1, or are you talking about the Japanese Final Fantasy 5? Which one? Yes. Ultima was the first MMORPG. EQ was the first 3D. The actual NES... Well, no, you gotta understand. So, the actual NES Final Fantasy in Japan... So, the one that was in English was actually the 5th Final Fantasy in Japan. I only know this because I've been well actually'd on this. Final Fantasy IV was 2, and yeah, there you go. All right, that's what it is. Never mind. See, I even got my well actuallys wrong. Nobody's surprised. Nobody's surprised. I just wanted to be a dick to Pizza, because, you know.
Hello. See you around.
He likes that kind of thing. What? No, you broke. What was that quest? Fuck. Can't we do, wait, select a rating first? It was okay. It was okay. And the reason it was okay is because the lockbox step was actually in Westfall and not in Duskwood. Was actually here, I'm not actually going to type that. The lockbox step was in Westfall and not in Duskwood. Just one step, but leads to the wrong location. That way, they know and they can fix it. Commander Athelia, 20 Plague Spreaders. Plague Spreaders, you say. Equip range. Oh, that's a quiver. Damn, son. This is a 12-slot ammo. Wait. Oh, you only get one of those things? Gunny saw. Or a 10-slot back.
Safe travels.
More Ladim.
See you around. Be careful.
Deal. Like it. Speak with Watcher Sarah Lattimore. I don't even know.
Have a good one.
I don't even know if we're supposed to do that. Oh yeah, we're back to Redridge. Go back to Redridge. I played AOL Neverwinter Nights. Dude, yes, Neverwinter Nights. What about you know what Can I be oh, I want that. Go take Sarah Lattimore's ring to Morgan Lattimore's grave. Oh, where is that? Take the ring to Lattimore's grave. Where's Lattimore's grave? Is that in the fucking... I might go do that, dude. Straight up. That is a really good sword. Juice delivery. 2 and 3 weren't released in US when they did 4 SNES. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Full disclosure, I'm not a huge fan of... I know this makes me a terrible human being, but I'm not a huge, like, fan of Final Fantasy. I know. You guys are all disappointed. I get it. I understand. I do understand. Dark Shore. Just wait. Is that a Paladin only quest? Speak to Jordan Stillwell in Orange. Oh, wait. It's still 6 in Japan, 3 in the US on the SNES. It's okay. No one is... we got a guild going yet. I'm not going to do the guild. Unless somebody else wants to run a guild and run raids, I am not going to do a guild. Because, for the sole purpose, I ain't got time to run a guild. I ain't got time. I got too many things going on right now, and there is no possible way that I could get all that stuff happening. And all the things... Whoa. All the things that are needed to get that going. There's just no possible way. Where did that freaking spell go? Or that quest go? Seasoned Kebabs. Legend of Stavan. Seeking Wisdom. Oh, there it is. A Daughter's Love. Take Morgan Latimer. Take this. Lay it on his grave. Maybe somehow. There are tears and eyes. Do we know where his grave is? Is this the grave that's like back here? This is the grave that's like way back here. Grave is where you died. Can you share it? I don't know. I don't know if I can share it. No, I cannot. It's the quest that was on... I think it was on this person... Or it was on a chick who was walking around. This one? Lattimore. This one. It's on this chick right here. Also, they did fix it in the future. I have a Game Boy Advance copy, title a 6. The people have spoken. Is this retail or classic? This is classic. This is the anniversary server. I have all quests. All the quests picked it up? Oh. Why? Like, I have all these freaking quests that are done, too, which feels like... Hold on. Feels like we should be able to turn these in, but maybe not? I don't know. I'm just walking up here to see if a little question mark pops up here. Nice BCC. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm going to go try and hand this. I want to hand this quest in. So I did it, or it's Pally only. It may be Pally only because it's the reward is a two-handed sword. I think it's a cool looking two-handed sword too. The Daughter's Love. Right there. And chance on hit blast target for 85 arcane. Seems real good. Like, look at that thing. Look at it. Look at that dang. All right. Before I take off, I'm going to look this quest up. Clever message skip there. What do you mean? What do you mean, Pizza? I don't know what you mean. A Daughter's Love sounds like Paladin only. Wow. Racist. What are you trying to say? What are you trying? Yeah. It's way out there. It's a quest we have to bring way out there. But I'm gonna run out there real quick. Ooh, dingus. Meow. Meow. Brr, meow. Bro, you remind me so much of Jeff right now. Jeff loves his cats. I miss mine. I don't know whatever happened to it. I used to play it every day and vanished. I have been thinking, okay, the thought that I was having when I disclosed that I was not a huge Final Fantasy lover is with the revamp of New Vegas and Fallout 3 on the horizon. I really want to go back and play the original Fallout and Fallout Tactics. Does that make me a bad person? You can tell me it makes me a bad person. Better than being a scat man, right? What does he have for buffs? He has no buffs. Bro, don't die. Are you a bot? Don't be a bot. I don't want to be buffing freaking bots out here. Okay, no, he's not a bot. Thank Jesus. There you go, buddy. We talked about Game Boys with that. I used to have color. I had the original Game Boy and the Nintendo, the Turtles game. You guys remember the Turtles game that they had for that? Oh, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I should have gone around the... Well, whatever. We'll go the other way. It'll be fine. I had the Ninja Turtles game. Really love that. I beat it the first day I had it. Dude, that game was great. And then, what was the other game I had for that? I had the Ninja Turtles game, and there was one other. Obviously, the Mario game. The Mario game was pretty freaking hard, actually, for original Game Boy. What I had a handful of games. I actually still I went out. I don't know if it was a mistake or not. I got into the Pokemon games. I know. I don't like Final Fantasy, and here I am admitting that I like Pokemon games. So I got into Pokemon games, and I ended up buying Pokemon Red for the Game Boy Advance, but I never actually had a Game Boy Advanced. And so I just have this game cartridge that's been sitting in my dresser for probably the last 20 years. I've never played it. It's just sitting there. It's just a Game Boy Advanced version of Pokemon Red. Just been sitting there. Yep. Just chilling. No big deal. I have about 6 Nintendo 3DS. I think whoa, wait. Night Watchers, be on alert. Wait, does this mean What's His Nuts is about to spawn? Do we get Stitches? I can't remember what level Stitches is. I remember he's gonna fuck me up, though. Pretty sure. Oh, yeah, there he is. There he is. Oh, he's 35? Nope. Solid pass. Solid pass. Nope. Fuck that. That guy, he will kill me, and then he will plug me right into his butthole. Or maybe into that mouth stomach hole thing. He's friendly. He just wants a hug. Go talk to him. Is he lonely? Ooh, Wild Steel Blossom. Nobody told me there was Wild Steel Blossom. Stitches is a great guy. Is he fun at parties? He's just misunderstood. Oh, that explains a lot. Poor guy. I would go up and talk to him, but I'm not wearing any pants. So I don't, God forbid, I go up and I talk to him while not wearing any pants. That would be kind of rude, right? Like, just roll up there and be like, hey man, what's going on? I don't like pants. And he's going to be like, I don't like pants either. I didn't know he was around, and he one-shot me yesterday. Yeah, that's the way that I remember Stitches. I didn't know he was around, and then I died, and it was great. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get really addicted to picking flowers. This is why we don't achieve anything, because Broken has to fucking run around and pick flowers. You guys are all surprised, I'm sure. Everybody who's watching the stream right now, very surprised. Oh, look, it's a flower. Gotta go pick that. Gotta go pick that flower. I'm getting copper. Well, there you go. Ooh, we've got more. Ooh, King's Blood, too. Hell yeah, brother. Hey, ooh. More flowers, too. 2 flowers. Hey there. Hey there, guy. Don't die. I want to play BCC, but playing retail with my daughter. She prefers retail. Yeah, first of all, I don't know how old your daughter is, Dingus, but that doesn't surprise me even in the slightest that your daughter is more interested in live. Also, isn't it 1 sub? Couldn't you play in both places? Like, play with your daughter over there and play with us over here? Or no? Is that not how that works? Stupid streamer, that's not how... Yeah, time is the constraint. Well, here, all you gotta do, man, okay? All you gotta do is go get yourself some meth, okay? And then once you have some meth, just throw sleep out the fucking window. You don't need sleep, man. You've been there, done that? Yeah, nice. If you can't afford meth, I am playing Panda 2. Jesus Christ. If you can't afford meth, there's always Mountain Dew. Mostly the same effect. Added diabetes. Your teeth still rot out of your head, though. Sorry.
Good day to you. See you later. Safe.
Hey, one last quest. Ghoul Ribs, Abercrombie's shop. I'm going to grab that quest, even though probably doesn't do shit. How does WoW subscription work these days? Like, what do you have access to? Retail is extra. I think it's just one sub and you have access to everything. I believe. I may be wrong. But I believe if you have one sub for like WoW, like you have a WoW sub, then I do believe you gain access to everything that is WoW. But it's not like, because now that Blizzard owns all these other, with the Activision stuff, Blizzard owns all these other games too. I don't believe you also gain access to those other games. Just WoW. Oh, Arceus. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. My sword, Arceus, served me well. Oh, wait, this is the sword that he just used to, like, kill me with, right? This is the sword he just beat me to death with. Yeah, brother. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. So big. So strong. It needs like a Crusader enchant or something. All right, there's more flowers right here, which we must get flowers. They are both in college now. Jesus. Mine is too, Dingus. Mine is too, man. Frickin' kids. Tell you what. I'll tell you what. All right, do you want a hearth or do you want to run back? I'm down for either. I really don't care. Actually, wait. Is this better or worse? Oh, yeah, it's way better. Okay. You don't care? Okay, let's hearth and we can run over there. Yeah, man, my daughter's in college too, and I'm old. It sucks. Ugh, I've spent so much money on game subscriptions for my daughters. Don't even want to think about it. Me too. Me too. Last time my daughter came home for Christmas, and it was like a good time, right? Like, you know, it's like nice. Oh, that actually saw that as an upgrade. That's interesting. So, you know, she came home for Christmas and it was a good time, and like it was nice to see her and everything. And the most important thing to her that she focused on was, hey, Dad, can I get my old Fortnite account? Yeah. She was real concerned with her Fortnite account.
Well met. Safe travels.
Yeah. Fortnite. Yay. Skill issue. Recruiting, TBC, PvP, PvE, Kara, Gruul, Mag, Prog, plus Arenas, BG's chill, but competent, no drama, no carries. Wait a minute, but do they know that I'm a streamer? You're supposed to carry streamers. It's a strict rule. Like, it's part of streamers joining your guild, bro. You have to carry the streamer because we're dog shit. It's the rules. Nice, Fortnite. We went through the Fortnite phase. Yep. We played GTA 5 online in 2020. Nice. I got my daughter not join my guild. We do nothing. No, I have to join a guild that does stuff. You got to do stuff. Although you do have hugs and kisses in your name, so do you do hugs and kisses, or is this like an HR issue? Do we need to have a bigger conversation? We did, I got my daughter to play EverQuest. She made a Beast Lord, a Vashir Beast Lord. You're all shocked, I'm sure. So we did that. Didn't last long, but we played for a little bit. We played a lot of Minecraft. We played Fortnite. We played WoW. We actually played quite a bit of WoW. Diablo. We played a lot of Diablo. We played a lot of Guild Wars.
Greetings.
A lot of Guild Wars. Calling HR right now. Son of a bitch. Diablo 2 Bis. Diablo 2 is a little too, like, we played Diablo 3. You gotta understand, it's that younger generation, right? You know? I tried to do right by her, but it's that younger generation where they're like, you know, they need that skibbity toilet brain rot crap. You know what I'm talking about. PoE? Yeah, well, I haven't played PoE 2. Not at all. Haven't even touched it. It could be interesting, could be good, but I haven't taken the jump yet. I really enjoyed PoE 1. I really enjoyed the, like, all the fun, like, intricacies of PoE 1. I feel like PoE 1 was actually a really, really good time. I'm gonna grab this quest just in case, because I think we're going over there to kill that guy anyway. Or in that area to kill that guy. PoE 1 was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed early era PoE 1. I don't know if you guys played early era PoE 1, but it was... The cool thing about early era PoE 1 was all of the crazy, crazy crap that... Like, they did these races, right? So you would go and you join the race, and then, like, first person to get to this area won this, or you'd get points. And then you could use the points to buy items off from... It was a battle pass, but it wasn't a battle pass. It wasn't like a... Like, you didn't have to pay for it and then you earned things. It was just kind of a... If you took part in these races, you could buy items off from this shop, but you had to have so many points, or you had to participate in so many races. It was a good time, though. Honestly, it was one of the most fun times that I had in PoE. The problem became, after a while, is that I got real fudging bored. Like, real fudging bored of playing that goddamn story over and over and over and over and over and over. What's up, NS Tech? How you doing, man? Gummy should go to jail for how he abandoned Felmist. Doesn't he have another server going on, NS Tech? Isn't that a thing? Doesn't he have, like, a whole nother server going? Kelthalos or something? I honestly don't know. I didn't play any of his custom servers. Wasn't really all that invested. Skill trees and PoE gave me anxiety to look at. Fair. I feel that I've probably played through PoE campaign literally hundreds of times. I know, dude, it got so frustrating. And if you played way back when, the whole story wasn't even in the game. So you would get to the end, which was actually just like, it started off being the first act was the end, and then it became the second act was the end, then the third act was the end, and, you know, like, the whole rinse and repeat. It was super, super poopy butt. I was in PoE 1 beta, but it felt clunky. Yeah, it was very clunky early on, Eska, for sure. It was super clunky early on. I didn't really care so much back then, though. I don't know if I just had more patience, or, like, games just weren't at that stage yet, so I didn't really... I don't know. It was enjoyable. It was free, too. That was another thing. No, he shut it down a week ago amidst Tier 5 progress. Oh, no, he shut it down a week ago? Did he... What was the reason he gave? Do you happen to know? I don't want to stir too much drama with that whole crap, because it is more like watching Jerry Springer to me than it is anything else. No reason, just gone. We all know the reason, right? Dreadmist is taking off. I saw an announcement that there might be some mechanics coming. Like maybe Dreadmist might be getting a cash shop. I heard that. That's one of the things that I got to look into, actually, as a part of one of my videos. Apparently, Dreadmist might be getting a cash shop. It's frustrating because the servers are so good, and exactly TBC was released, all the same tuning, but no people stick around because he keeps lying. Yeah, that is an issue. That is an issue. One thing that I found when I was doing research on the guy is like honestly, he seems very, very strong at like programming and creating scripts and stuff. But unfortunately, he also he has a long history of just being full of shit. And that's where people seem to get very frustrated with him, which is understandable. I've also engaged in private servers, not typically WoW servers, but I've engaged in private servers, and I just assume that like tomorrow at any time like those servers could die, and unfortunately we found that out the hard way anyway with THJ, but unfortunately he has a mouth and uses it, not for the fun stuff either. Doesn't use his mouth for the fun stuff. Oh yeah, it's because I have the movement speed shit. I have the AA that gives me, or AA. I have the talent that gives me additional movement speed. Somewhere over here. Yeah, there it is. Cash up can be fine. It all depends on how it's used. So all right. Hold on. Do we still feel? I'm actually genuinely curious, and I'm literally not trying to bait rage here. I'm genuinely curious what the community thinks, because this changes the whole dynamic where he has a lot of stolen assets in his game, and if he implements a cash shop, do we then care, or do we still not care? I don't care. Not playing it at all. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I'm just curious. I'm genuinely curious what's going to happen. Like the interest or the like how people feel about it is going to be very interesting. Gummy is done, man. Felmis players will haunt him until the end. I don't think he's done. Clearly he hasn't done enough still, because he's still very successful in Dreadmist, right? Like I certainly understand that people are upset about the project, but I don't think that he's like in a place where like people just won't play his games anymore, because Dreadmist was so blatantly successful. Won't support it in any way. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. If that's how they have to make money, so be it. I am not going to participate. Cash shop for cosmetics is fine with me. Ooh, cash shop for cosmetics is fine. Interesting. The rumor is, and granted, you want to be very careful with rumors when it comes to Gummy, because a lot of people just make shit up, unfortunately. But the rumor is that it is going to be a 4-power cash shop. I have to do more research into it. It's actually one of the things that I was researching today. It may wind up being a complete and total bullshit. He may have said, like, there's going to be a cash shop, or, like, maybe there's going to be some type of monetization once he gets all the assets out, and then somebody grabbed that. This is the problem with it. And honestly, like, NS Tech, this is... I'd be curious to hear what your perspective on this is. But, like, this is my problem with that community and with all the crap that surrounds him, is that there is a lot of bullshit that is attached to that guy. 100%. Like, the dude has just made some piss poor decisions and could have handled it very differently. 100%. That being said, there are a lot of people out there that have just made shit up, which unfortunately, in my opinion, or of my observation, takes away from the things that he's actually done that have been bad. Because when you say, like, okay, this guy's a really bad dude, and then you come in, not you specifically, but just some person comes in and says, okay, but, you know, they make something up. Like, it just takes away from... It takes away from the overall, like... I think your leader. It takes away from the overall, like, message, the overall problem, because then it gets diverted. And it also gives him... Oh, I tried to... Oh, no, I got him. Okay. It takes away from the overall message of, like, this guy did bad stuff, or he lied, because then it gives him grounds to basically be like, no, you're lying about me. And then part of your message, like, part of your overall message just gets thrown out the window. Is this where the elite meet to eat and watch awesome content? What's up, Truzito? Yeah, I don't care. Get it? Yeah. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah, I guess I don't care enough. We can just fucking go through and drill. Do I have to... Oh, we have to get the pendants. Whatever, we'll kill these faster. It's not like they're high level or anything. What's going on, Truzita? How are you? He can hide in the nuance. Yeah. As a guild leader on Felmist since the beginning, I really hope to see him fail. He wasted a lot of people's time. That's, you know, and that's fair. I think that that's your prerogative. You absolutely get that, that perspective, right? Like, I think it's okay. My quest log is full. Fuck. I think it's okay for you to have that opinion. I don't think anybody should be able to tell you that you can't have that opinion. I think that it's absolutely within the confines of people to be hurt and to be upset about the things that he has done, the things that he has said, the amount of time that people have you know, spent and then lost as a result. And I think a big part of that comes from because he's always so reassuring with like, hey, we're not going to take this down. Hey, this thing's going to keep going. Hey, we're invested. I took every possible avenue I could to make sure that my server's not going to get taken down by Blizzard. 5 hours later, server gets taken down by Blizzard. It's just... It's okay. Like, I think it's okay. I just think that it's very dangerous when people are so upset that they then also come out and they're like, JK. It is my opinion to have the opinion to tell him he should not have that opinion. Fair.
I can't carry any more of those.
But it is my opinion, of your opinion, of the opinion, amongst opinions, to feel like opinions are opinions. What now? I feel like it's my opinion to tell you that you're not allowed to have an opinion. Full opinion circle jerk achieved. Yeah! Oh, I don't even care about the first server. It got taken down. That wasn't even his first server. That was his third server, Tech. That was his third server. Before he did Felmist, he actually and hear me out on this, and I want you to know that I do understand where you're coming from. But I do think that it is very dangerous, seeing that he was actually served a C&D from Blizzard. I think that dude is smoking drugs on a level that he doesn't... I mean, he's gotten really lucky, so maybe I'm the one who's smoking drugs. But I do absolutely think that if Blizzard serves you with a C&D, your next reaction should not be to 6 months later open another private server for the game you've been served a C&D for. I don't care about Scriptcraft. Yeah, that's fair. You don't have to. I just think it's funny. Who are you talking about? I missed it. There's a guy who created this new, like, real popular game called Dreadmist. He is a developer, if you want to call him that. He basically has created private servers for the World of Warcraft game. Typically in the Burning Crusade era of the game. And these private servers that he's created have been typically pretty good. And they've been really amazing. And, like, they kind of put a lot of the other things that are out there to shame. But on the flip side, when he creates these servers, he goes the extra mile in selling how safe and how permanent his servers will be. And unfortunately, people hear this and they trust those words. Not that they shouldn't, but they trust those words, and then he closes the server down, typically at the absolute most inopportune time possible. And I do, like, I in fact mean, like, the most inopportune time possible. It's like the server just starts taking off and then he closes it. The server is really good. It's in, like, the best part that it's ever been at, and he takes it down. So it's, like, it's understandable. I think it is more understandable that people would be upset with it because of this, like, reassurance that he creates around it. Because he doesn't, like, it's not like he just, like, creates a server and he's like, oh, yeah, da-da-da. No, he goes on, like, a full-on campaign about how you, the player, should come play on his server because it is the safest WoW private server that ever could be. And he has taken all the steps. Unfortunately, on the flip side of that, if you actually know anything about copyright law and you actually know, like, about any of the things that he's talking about, he's full of shit. He doesn't even sell it very well. Like, he claimed to move his servers to Canada in order to hide from Blizzard, which is just stupid. That doesn't do anything. Canada doesn't give a flying freaking crap. I'm going to grab these ones back here because there's flowers, and I like flowers. More bones to... Ooh, what is this? Just a Shadowhide assassin. He just, like, he really, like, goes the extra mile, and that's where I think he's really wrong, because he really goes the extra mile to sell it, and that's where I think, like, people who are upset, like, are way justified in being upset. It's not fair to the people who trusted him at his word. Was mediocre anyway. Felmist was the best TBC ever released. Should really just release his core. It did get released. That was... So, I don't know if you knew this, but Felmist was actually given to... the original Felmist was actually given to... another private server that was actually shut down. I believe the guys who own... Ascension currently like WoW Ascension are the guys who currently. Yeah. Well, I encourage you to keep digging on that because I definitely found the stuff and where it was talked about that it was. In fact, if you watch my video about it, there's a link in the bottom where it actually goes directly to the source for that. Who is the person referring to that created the server and all these opinions on that guy? Wait, who is this person referring to that created the server and all the opinions on that guy? The guy created the server himself. Like, that was the thing. The issue is that the other private server is that they are emulating the game. Felmist is not emulating anything. It uses a custom engine and software pretty much in line with how Blizzard... so it wouldn't be possible for Ascension to host it or even boot up the server. It wasn't... So it was originally given to another server, and Ascension took over that other server. I'm not telling you that it's up and live, so don't like... You're kind of putting a little bit of words in my mouth. Ascension has the code for the server, as they actually took over the server that had the code for Felmist. What's the name of the guy? The Discord. He goes by Gummy. He has a couple of different names as well. Yeah. Well, Gummy's also been known for lying and S-Tech. And I'll tell you this, I trust the guys. I can't remember the name of the goddamn server. It started with was it Elysium? It was a private server. It was somewhat popular. That was the Nostralius core, not Felmist. That is not the information that I got. I did a lot of research into this, and I actually talked to people about it, too.
Target something first.
Yeah, it's over 10 years ago. 2012.
I'm out of range.
Because a lot of the people who are running those servers are the same people. They just run under different names and different groups. I'm out of mana. Your information is wrong. Honestly, it's the most outrageous thing I've heard in Australia. All right, dude. I don't know what to tell you. You don't have to get, like, super confrontational about it. It's not that serious. But, I don't know. There. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, 3 oh, poopy damage though. Very low. Let's see here. Ooh, more flowers. Actually, it is after 6 too. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give away a couple games here. Calm down, Drama Queen. He's just correcting your information. You're the only one being confrontational. Okay, cool. This is going to get really easy because here's the cool part is you call me a Drama Queen. Oh, man. I love you guys. You guys are great. This is where it gets real easy. And there you go. And there you go. Correcting your information is a bit wild. I've been in contacts with Gummy for 9 years now. Obviously don't speak to him anymore. I mean, that's fine, dude. Sometimes you just gotta, yeah. I mean, and banned. And gone. Thanks for playing. I don't, like, people who are like that, like, it's one thing, like, I let me just be clear real quick. I don't typically ban people. In fact, I think those 2 people that I just banned from YouTube are maybe the 4th and 5th person I have ever had to ban from anything ever. I just don't like that. That is exactly the problem with that type of attitude and that type of thing. The guy doesn't have all of the information, but is representing his opinion as the way it is. He cannot provide evidence to support otherwise. And I don't know if he just didn't watch my video where I actually did provide evidence to support otherwise. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. Like, if people want to come in here and be shitty, like, see you later. I don't... You don't need to be here. If you feel like this is an affront to your existence and you're being offended, or you want to come in here and start throwing names around, I don't know, like, what... I really don't care. You really don't matter enough. So, I just... Good luck. I wish you the best in life, and whether you're, you feel like you're right or wrong or sideways or up or down, good for you, and I hope everything that you want works out for you. And that's all I got for you. Oh my god, he's banned heavy. Well, they deserve the click. Yeah, there's a lot of people that surround that guy that act like that. It's kind of... It's really weird. It's almost like a level of mania. You could tell kind of early on that the guy was going to take that type of attitude, but it is what it is. It's fine. People get upset, and it's okay for people to be upset. But when you start, like, throwing names around, you start calling people names, you all value to the conversation is gone. I know Bob, Frank, and Sam, and they all told me the truth, so you're a liar, and the only evidence I have is in my butt. Ooh, can I go find it? Can I go find it, Allah? Is this... do I have to go digging for this evidence, or, like, what? Tell me more, my friend. Yeah. Understood. Understood. Already killed him. Let's see. How many more of these damn things do we need? 5? Jesus Christ. There's a copper over here.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
There is a copper right there, my friend. This camera is so wild. The dynamic camera is actually really neat add-on. If you have to resort to name calling or insults, you have already lost the argument. Well, that's really what it comes down to. I mean, I wasn't even arguing with the guy. I was just like, if you'd like the evidence to support my statement, please reference my video, which has all of the links from the data that I collected. I was just be like, hey, if you don't believe me or you have different information, that's wonderful. It's right over there. This is what I have. This is what I collected. I don't really even give a shit. The only thing I cared, the only reason I covered that story in the first place was because I did kind of feel like the guy was getting a somewhat of an unfair shake, where people were like just absolutely like the mania, the manic hate for that guy was crazy. People were so like, they're like, oh my God, he's clearly stealing your passwords, and he's clearly stealing your emails, and he's giving them to the dark web. I do have to say, though, I never once have heard you exaggerate, lie, or anything like that. That's the reason I enjoy stream. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Gwyneth. I really do. That means a lot. I try to be as realistic and as like as grounded as possible. It's really easy, especially in today's world, to get like kind of over the top, and I feel like a lot of people unfortunately do. So I try to stay somewhat grounded. I mean, unless we're talking about like feed or bananas, and then there's no grounded about it. It's just, you know, you go crazy, you just lose your mind. Like, how are you even expected to like remain sane when you're talking about feed or bananas, you know? I don't actually like feed or, well, I like bananas. They're pretty great, but that's a whole different thing. Ooh, what do we? Oh, I forgot to get that earth root. That used to be my favorite thing. When I started off streaming, we used to actually have some pretty grown-up fucking conversations. Like, we used to talk politics. And honestly, this stream, matter of fact, Space Brains, I think, if he's still here, I think he said he was driving. But like, we used to have some really high level political conversations, which, you know, in some circles would definitely drive people up the wall. We had to stop those because it eventually got to the point where, you know, people couldn't keep their niceties, which is probably for the best, honestly, because talking politics on streams and stuff is just bad. That's how it should be. People get mad, uncomfortable if you speak honesty. Yeah. What's going on, Bill Sharp? How are you, man? What's up, big dog? I do not have any plans or any want or desire to be like the next freaking, you know, political streamer like that. I just want to have fun on the internets and in my games. That's all I want. I'm just a dude playing video games who's lived a really weird life and likes to share that life with other people. Doing good, waiting for the cold to hit. Oh man, are you in the path of that ice storm, dude? Crazy. Crazy. That ice storm's looking nuts, man. Uh-oh. It's giving me durability warnings. We have a quest to turn in at this old lion statue. What do I have 2 more of those things to turn in. Cool. All right. 2 more of these things to turn in. I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude. I'm actually the dude playing a chick with no pants on. Is that weird for anybody? Because if it is, I don't care. Love you. I got no pants, okay? I'm pretty sure somebody called it earlier. Kind of looks like it could be a merkin. I think it might actually be a merkin. I do. I actually do think it could be a merkin. There is reason to believe. Yeah, that storm is looking nuts, man. Seaford, what's going on? Dallas, Texas area, those Arctic blasts are not kidding. Dude, Bill. Maybe I forgot. I'm sure you probably told me at some point. I didn't realize you were around Texas. Or Dallas, more specifically. That's my Jimmy Jam. I used to love that place. Washington State. Gwyneth, did you get hit by, like, crazy stuff? The worst thing I hate about people just want to argue is when you can't find any middle ground with them and they just get negative with every little thing you say, like, won't even respect your opinion. They are right, and that is now you are their enemy for not seeing the subject as they do. Those people are ridiculous. Yeah, that's definitely a big issue. Miss Lost Hub, what's going on? Hello. Oh, you got him. You got him. All right, we got to find more of these nerds to kill. I'm gonna go. Oh, he's gonna do it. He's got this. Come on. Yeah, Allah, I agree, man. I agree. I don't have to agree with you. We can still be friends. We can still even be social. In fact, even more than that. Frankly, if we don't agree on something, and even if it's that thing that, like, is your sticking point, we can just avoid that topic and we can just socialize. We don't have to even, you don't have to like me. We can just move about the world. Like, it doesn't even matter. We can both just exist. And that's fine. Like, there's no hard feelings on my end. I'm not out here, like, trying to make people upset. Water must be from Ohio. Michigan sucks. I am free! It isn't difficult, really. Yeah, I mean, many of us are on the same planet. You would think that would be common ground. Maybe it would be common ground. Maybe it wouldn't be common ground. I don't know. Maybe we're not on the same planet. That's negotiating opinions. The ice storm is indeed scary. Supposed to be a bit of snow. Most free. Yeah, man. We're not actually getting, like, a lot of the snow here, but we are getting, like, super, super cold weather. It's supposed to be, like, -8, I think, most of the weekend. Actually,
I can't carry
right.
anymore.
I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I had a full monologue with my pug where I was like, okay, here's the deal. All right? It's supposed to be -8 this weekend. I don't normally tell you this, but for now, I'm going to give you, I'm going to grant you permission. You can poop in the house this weekend, okay? If you poop in the house, you're okay. It's cold, all right? I get it. If you poop in the house, we can negotiate. We can we can come to terms. It's freaking bullshit cold, man. Oh, no kidding. What a small world, man. That's great. New Ed, what's up, baby? Is it this cold, though? Does it get this cold in Michigan? Because that did cross my mind, too. There's, they're talking about, like, it's a cold snap in January. And I'm like, isn't that when the cold snap's supposed to happen? Like, wasn't that the whole thing? Wasn't it supposed to get colder on this time? Hey! Lost is talking to you and Kick. Is Kick not... Oh, is it not transferring over? Oh, no, wait. I don't see anything. I don't... Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me look over here. I'm all alone. There's no one reading. God damn it, dude. I hate the API on Kick. The API on Kick is so bad, okay? It's so bad that it works and then stops working within the hour. Like, it is really, really dumb. Hold on. I gotta, like, move this around so I can read everybody's chat. There we go. Okay. It's super stupid. I'm out, bish. You slow. All right, what do we got to do now? We got to go follow the path. Oh, we got to go kill the guy up in the... We got to go kill the guy up in the tower, right? What's going on, Lost Hub? How are you, baby? If you want, I can chat on Twitch, but I don't wanna. Fair enough. You don't have to, baby. Michigan. Speaking as someone from Michigan, I can confirm Michigan sucks. The thing is, there's a difference between disagreeing about something like how taxes are allocated versus disagreeing about something like throwing people in prisons, Central America, without due process, except trust us, bro. Yeah. I mean, fair. Do we not... There's a quest in that building. Do we want to just turn that one in? No, I guess we should go do this one first. Michigan has neg temps right now. Ugh. Ugh. No thanks. Suck it, Michigan. Good luck. Good luck, Buttercup. Here, have some blessing of wisdom. All right, as I recall, wait, follow the path. Are we even in the right spot? Am I screwing this up? Oh no, this is the guy that's outside the castle. This is the guy that spawns off to the side. I'm pretty sure that's what this is, right? The guy who spawns behind the broken door. Right? This is the guy that's over there. No? Is it not? Lost parents still live in Michigan, and we talk to them daily. I hear the weather from them frequently. Oh, Jesus. Michigan is awesome. I love it here. I hope people leave it so it gets cheaper. I heard that Michigan, like, stuff is, like, dropping through the floor in Michigan, right? You've been feeling under the weather, dude? Oh, that sucks. I had that freaking, I had that god-awful freaking sinus infection for the last week. It's been terrible. Stuck it, Trebek. It's not what your mother said last night, Trebek. There it is. Bruiseweed. Where's this guy spawns right here, right? Am I crazy? He's a level 24 elite, but you should be able to kill him at this level. If you have trouble, try to find someone to help you, or... Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy spawns right here, and I'm going to need to loot his head, so that's a thing. Yeah, I don't care enough about these. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I see his head on his body now. Just cut it off. Oh, okay. Where's his body, though? I don't see the actual guy's body. I just peed a little. Just put a buff on me, and I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that buff. Also, why is this sword not shiny like it was when that nerd had it? Come on. Back to your other statement. Yeah, my chihuahua is totally pooping in the house when that ice comes through. Hell yeah, cool chip. Fuck yeah. You're gonna die in there? Probably. I need to repair my armor. It's like 30. Because it got nerfed when we got it. Aw. Boo. Boo hiss. Yeah, I guess I'll eat this. Oh, silvered bronze shoulders. Interesting. Okay. Man, I hate it when stuff like that happens. I don't like banning people. Which is really ironic, being someone who used to be a parole officer. And, like, it was my job to, like, put people in jail and, like, go through and ensure compliance and things like that. Sometimes people just want to poop. I'll ban them. I have no cares. Fair enough. Yeah, Waldstein, we had to ban 2 people over on YouTube. Not that big of a deal, but you know, YouTube and the comments. I bathe in the tears. Well, actually, here, why don't we do this? Give me 1 second here. Hey, Twitch chat. If you're, Mr. Lost Hub, sir, if you're interested, I'm about to do some giveaways over on the Twitch. So if you are so inclined, you are more than welcome to find your little self over there. And let's see here. Where is my giveaway tab? Oh, did they do away with it? There it is. Wait, what? Is it saying it's not installed? New ad with the resub. Thank you so much, New ad. Appreciate you, buddy. We have some games to give away. Am I winning today? Maybe. I don't know. Your booty cheeks, I wish to clap them. Cheddar brain. Okay. Deal. Is this... Wait. Why is it not... Hang on. Let's see if this works. Raffle. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong fucking idiot. Stupid. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see here. Chat. You will just do that. That's fine. And we're going to give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right, let's see if this works. There you go, people. There you go. Exclamation point raffle gets you a chance to win Vidya games. You have to have Steam to claim these Vidya games, but exclamation point. There he is. He's right there. We're going to kill his face. Exclamation point raffle gets you a chance to win Vidya games. You have to have Steam to win those video games, but that's the way you get them. If you do not have a copy of Ground to Air, or Ground of Aces, rather, good God, I should remember that one. If you don't have a copy of that game, you can win a copy, but there's also other games. So if you do have a copy of that game, guess what? You can get one of the other games. Oh, no Steam. Don't let me win then. I don't know if it's up to me, man. I don't think I get to pick who wins. That would defeat the purpose of the raffle. No, my inventory is full. Whatever, we don't need no mushrooms. Okay, let's see. We need 2 more midnight orbs, which I think can be dropped by any of these guys, right? Oh, the train! The train has left the station. Choo-choo, hype train started. Jesus Christ. Heaven help us all. Casters will drop it. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we got to go inside then. I think the most amount of casters are on the inside. Steam's great at stealing money. Well, is it stealing? Is it stealing, though? Is it stealing? Or does it give you hours of pleasure that they can take away at any particular point in time for your money? Because I think you have to actually, like, enter your... Don't you have to put your... Oh, Space Brains, what's up? Boys and girls, exclamation point raffle gets you a chance to win. Get your little booty holes in there. Get your booty holes in there. Oh, wait. It looks like we're over. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. It's over my face. What the god damn it. All right, who's going to win? Lost Hub. He said, I get to win today, right? That's what I heard Lost Hub say that. I might have to AFK. A person should be coming to my place to pick up something, and I have to help load it. That's fine. Yeah, you just AFK somewhere safe. 2 Steam's great at stealing my money and time. Yes, now it will steal your time. He said he was going to win, and he just won. So that's just the way. Hell yeah, kill that guy. Screw that guy right in his freaking forehead. You were joking. Well, apparently no one took you seriously that you were joking. Ooh, solid chest. Hell yeah. Okay. So here's the deal, Lost Hub. You have a choice, okay, my friend? Ooh. There's copper ore in here. And a formula. Oh, it's being rolled for. All right, great. There we go. Okay, yeah. Take the stuff. Take the goods. All right. Here's the deal, Lost Hub. Here's the deal. Okay? We've got some games. We've got some games that you yourself can win. You get to choose from these games, and we actually have multiple of these games, and therefore, just because he chooses one does not mean you also can get that game. I just need to find the stupid... There it is. I just need to find the documentation in which I hid these things. Okay, here's your choices. Should you choose to accept them? You can choose Ground of Aces, Stellar Commanders, Cloud Chasers, First Strike, or Earhart, Tales of Broken Wings. Whoa. You want to duel me? You want to duel me? You want to duel me? Okay. All right. You said duel. You said duel. Yep. See? See what happens? See what happens? I'm not wearing any pants. That means I win every duel all the time. You're good. It was accident. Well, so was killing you. So was killing you. There you go. I took your life and I gave it back. All right. Let's kill one more guy so when your person shows up, you have the quest done. Mind if I look them up? Yeah. Lost Hub, if you're in my Discord, there's links to them in the announcement channel. And anyone else who didn't win, we'll do another one. We'll do another one, folks. There we go. There we go. And start. This one's mine 100%. Exclamation point raffle gets you a chance to win. Do it. Okay, I'm not going to lie. This camera inside of a building kind of makes me nauseous. I'm going to click myself and see if that works. VIP cheats. Woo! I actually don't put that on. I don't put the... There is definitely an option to do that. I did not do that, though. You can make it, like, more likely that subs win, and you can make it more likely that other people win. Space Buddy, thank you so much for the 100 biddies, by the way. New ad with a resub. Man, where the hell are these goddamn fools? He missed me messing with you guys. No, you guys can enter too. Oh, you freaking made the chat not be able to talk. Good. That's slick. You're a wizard, Harry. Exclamation point raffle gets you a chance to win. Can you really game? Yeah, you can. Yeah. There's, depending on which bot you use too, like allows you to game it differently. So here's the thing though. In most states, I'm going to tell you this. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but in most states, it's actually illegal to rig any type of raffle or if you're giving away anything that has a monetary value. In most states, it is against the law to give an individual a higher chance to win than like whether it's through subscription, whether it's through anything, you are not technically allowed outside of like if you buy more tickets or something to that extent, then you can do it that way. But you cannot give like one group more of a chance to win than another group. Hell yeah, sticks. Party for boss. I'll take Earhart. Okay, heard. Lost Hub, message me in Discord. Please. And let's see who wins the next one. Let's see who wins. You plan on raiding? Yes, Sticks. We absolutely are going to be raiding in TBC. Wait, this guy has been asking me. Invite Arrow Dad. Space Brains! Which one you want, Space Brains? Are you going to make me read these all every time? You're going to make me read them, aren't you? The other cheetah! Oh, no! Good gravy. Space Brains. Thank you. And just submit that Lost Hub and let me know that it worked. Hell yeah, dude, awesome. Are you Alliance Sticks? There's a lot of us over here. It's kind of mind-blowing. Do you need me to read them to you, Space Brains? I can read them. I was giving you a hard time. 4, 6. Jesus, fuck. Okay. Calm down there, guy. 3. Okay. If it was 4, I was going to be like, that's unacceptable. The fact that it was 3, though, we'll let you get away with that. We'll let you get away with that one. I stream when I can. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Seriously. Ow. Why you do this? Why you do this to me? Ow. He hurts my penis. I'm on Starlink, so... Dude, whoa. You're streaming from Starlink? Okay, first of all, that's bad fucking ass. In what world does Starlink... When you can't... Yeah, that doesn't matter, dude. That's crazy. That is crazy. It worked? Hell yeah. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, now we just gotta kill one more of these nerds. We just gotta get one more orb. My shrine... Oh, cuts out. Lost Hub is now lurking, just so everyone knows. Just so everyone knows. In case no one knew, Lost Hub is lurking. 4 more. Wait, 4 more what? Oh, you still need... Oh, no. You still need 4. Whoops. All right. I do know that 2 of them spawn out here. Wow, babe. Really, we need to know that much? Yeah, well, I think it's important. It's definitely an important aspect. It is definitely vital. So that you know. Looking at them now. No. You're good, man. You're good. But here's the deal. Here's another one. Here's another raffle. Oh my god. Lost Hub. You're grounded. 2 minutes. And another raffle. Exclamation point raffle gets you a chance to win. If you've already won, please do not enter. Be a bro, let all the peoples win the stuffs. And if you do enter, the only thing you're going to win is me tongue punching your fart box. And not the fun kind either. Raffle giveaways. Right? Am I right? Oh, Sandy tongue punch. No. Nope. Herpes. Yeah, herpes. Yep. It's not even going to be the fun kind. Oh, we've got another chest. Yeah. Yep. That's right. That shit doesn't even wipe off. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, there's a gouging pick in there. I actually don't want any of that. So there's a light hide in there too, actually. I believe you're a leather boy. I'm going to get Ground of Aces. Dude, yes. Okay, Ground of Aces is a fucking awesome game. Space Brains. we're not Steam friends, but you know what we are friends on? Unless you unfriended me and blocked me, which I'll understand if you did after all those pictures we were sending each other. We're friends on Discord. And Space Brains. Oh, no. Oh, are you not on? Wait, did you? There, no? Space Brains. There you are. I found you. I found you, Space Brains. I found you. Okay, let's see. Ground of Aces. XXX. Copy. Just enter that code and let me know that it worked. I've been sick for 3 days. I do not recommend any tongue punching. Did you have like a bad case of the runs? Or like tell me more? Oh, I hear you. I was just giving you crap. Runs don't matter. It all eats. Sticks. Some sort of flu thing, I think, trying to murder me. Dude, I swear to God. Whatever the hell, like, sinus infection or whatever I had was the worst. It was the devil, man. It was the devil. Like, legit. I don't know. It was definitely, like, days of just feeling like death. Would not do again, 10 out of 10. All right, we've got more. We've got another guy out here, too. Just let me know that works, Space Brains. And I think we've only got 4 people who... Jesus Christ, all right. After this raffle, I guess this will be the last one we do for a little bit. We'll save the rest of them. Also, if you're over on YouTube and you would like a chance at a membership, if you join over on the YouTube, the Tubis... Ooh, actually, I'm going to need that. No, I can't carry anymore. Yeah, that's tough. What do I want to throw away? What do I want to throw away? I don't want to throw away any of this. I want to keep it all. Mutton chop, actually. I'll throw the mutton chop away. Yay. We got another one right here. I got a dip, pick up my son's homie. Good to know you're Nightslayer. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hold on before you go, though. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. All right, here we go. Engage with your audience. Wait, you can engage. Show support for broken... Wait. Hold on. There's a way for me to give away... Where the hell? Hold on. All right. Show support. Super chat. Membership gifting. Okay, here we go. Ready? Let's see. Let's see what happens. Who got him? Vedemirs! Anchors, The Century, Sound of, Rickroll Scott, congratulations! Gifted subbies over on the YouTubis. And guess what? We can do it one more time, I believe. Pretty sure. Ready? More gifted subbies over on the YouTube. These are going to get you guys access into the members area where we're going to actually do some members crap. I know, it's minor miracle. We're going to do members content. It's part of the... So, between you, me, and the wall, this all seems very, very altruist, right? But the reality is, in the boot camp that I'm in over for YouTube right now, they're doing this huge thing where they're basically giving... Oh, orb. They're giving basically 10 memberships free each month. And you can actually give any tier, but I only have one tier. So they're giving these away. And as a result, they want us to create more member content. And so when we create that member content, we're actually going to be getting some slight kickbacks, which may turn into me giving those kickbacks to you. So It's win-win-win for you guys, but it's also win for me. So congratulations. If you got one, awesome. If you didn't get one, I'm sorry. Maybe there will be more in the future. Just this was our today's thing. So hell yeah, brothers and sisters. Congratulations. Congrats. And let's see. Hold on. I think we've got another raffle to do here. So we're gonna pick the winner for this raffle, and then when this goes through, other tower now. Did you get all yours? You got everything you need? Oh yeah, we got to go to the other tower. Shit, I wasn't paying attention.
Inventory is full.
All right, let's go to the other tower. Blackfar couldn't have happened to a better man. Blackfar, buddy, would you like Ground of Aces, Stellar Commanders, Cloud Chasers, First Strike, or Earhart Tales of Broken Wings? You can have any of those games. Ground of Aces is honestly a really good game too, by the way. If you like, it's sort of like a RimWorld game where you build up, instead of building like a little encampment, you're actually building up a early era Royal Air Force World War II. Surprise you? Son of a bitch. I'm not very good at this when my wife does this either. I love how you have that list ready. Yeah, but, dude, Waldstein's a freaking wizard, okay? And he knows that I'm scuffed as hell, so everybody's surprised. And by everybody, I mean no one's surprised. At all. Ever. You want the Ground of Air? Okay. I'll send it to you. Let's see here. Where are you? I gotta scroll all the way up my damn thing here. I know I've got you. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really... Okay, I'll stop singing. I know you guys... You guys got that one for free. You're welcome. Let's see here. There we go. And just claim this for me so that I know that you got it. Cool. I want the wool. I need the wool. I need the wool. Mine worked. Awesome, Space Brains. Grats, dude. We have more stuff to give away too. I'm gonna probably wait until I might do it another stream, or I might do it later this stream. I don't know. I haven't decided. Oh shit! I also just remembered that my wife told me that if I go over tonight, that she's gonna. Oh, you son of a bitch! Stole my fucking cotton. You son of a bitch. May or may not be flying a plane. Ooh. Flying a plane? Miss Lost is a great mod as well. The streamer she mods for hasn't been live in about a year, though. That happens. There's a lot of really crazy shit going on over on Twitch right now, which is unfortunate. Twitch is really... they're making some choices. They're speedrunning some bad choices. And it's unfortunate, but it's the reality. And that sucks. Because they're, like... Especially, like, if you're not kind of hip with the jive, if you will. If you don't really know what's going on or you don't do a lot of homework, then it's going to hit you a lot worse because you aren't even going to know some of the stuff's happening. But they're definitely making some relatively poor choices when it comes to content creators. The way that they're choosing to support content creators right now is just not... They're way more focused on lining their own pockets. And it's causing harm to people's channels, and it sucks. It sucks. So a lot of people are kind of like getting... They're getting a little upset with the grind because they feel like the grind is against them. And to some extent, they're not wrong. It just sucks. It just sucks. Oh, bruise weed. We need that one. Bruise weed. This allows me to do the healing potions, which still give me skill. Bow, 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 bow. I gotta pick my weed all day. Grinding is giggity. Shogun, what's going on, baby? How are you? Jeez, I haven't seen you in a while. How's your game going, man? I know you were working on something. You were cooking. You were cooking over there. I know you were cooking. I heard all about you and your cooking.
It's too far away.
I was talking to somebody today. The normal, like, there's a lot of changes going on behind the scenes just for technology in general with the AI stuff and content creators and ooh, there's a tin up here. With how devs and stuff are building their games and whatnot, and like it's kind of sad. And I don't know how it's all going to play out, but we're definitely about to hit a really wild era for games. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad, because I think at this point it could go either way. Just working probably like 1 to 2 years till done. It's not that far off. It's not that far off. I'm excited. I'm excited for all the new games and all the stuff that's coming out, because I think it's going to bring a lot of new things to a lot of the same old genres that we've been playing and we've been enjoying. But on the flip side, I think it's going to be good for indie devs. I think it's going to be significantly less good. What's my take on it? So, for those of you who don't know, I just want to make sure when I say this that I am covering it correctly or accurately. There's a lot of AI that is coming. And basically, whether you're for AI or not for AI, you are not going to be able to avoid it. It is going to be used in a way, especially when it comes to creating video games, that that whole thing that happened with like Larian Studios, where they're like, you guys use AI, that's terrible, we're not going to play your game or support it. You're like, it's going to get so crazy that it's going to get so crazy. I don't want to see the games developed utilizing AI. Well, unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of choice. I think you're going to see both, honestly. I've seen what AI, like AI NPCs, where they talk to you and interact with you, like they remember everything to do with you. That is coming. I have seen that, and it is very successful. That being said, more games are going to be created with AI, and unfortunately, as a result of that, things that take normally would take a content creator, a game dev, would take a high school janitor, a lot of learning, and a lot of experience in order to be able to create, are going to be created solely because AI exists. Otherwise, those things wouldn't even come out. They'll just be able to use AI to create something that they otherwise just wouldn't be able to create, which is going to be a great asset for indie devs. Unfortunately, this is also going to mean that larger studios are going to be floundering, because they're going to be trying to create that same game that's going to take them 4 or 5 years to create, that somebody using AI is going to be able to create, not like in an afternoon, but relatively quickly, because they're going to be able to use that stuff. It is going to be a really, really interesting thing. And I think that there are quote-unquote good uses of AI, and I think there are quote-unquote bad uses of AI. I think that any game in which like people basically just try to clone other games utilizing AI is going to be a bad time. I think that that's going to be absolute ass, and I regret and am sad for that. That being said, there are some games that are going to be used creating AI. I have seen, like within the last couple of days, some of these games. And what I am seeing, people are going to be like, AI, it's slop. It is not slop. Not even close to slop. it is a level of development that would not be achieved without the AI. Because they are able to do this in such a short time with so little resources that they are going to be able to compete with AAA and AA studios. Will be buried in slop. Yeah, I mean, there's already a lot of like nonsense bullshit that's out there, and that's great. Like that, it is like there's no escaping that, unfortunately. But it doesn't necessarily need to be like all like, you know, AI kitten videos or AI bullcrap. Like it can be used to some level of success that is not just bullcrap. And that's what I'm excited to see. We're just gonna have to sift through it. Don't go over your stream. You do not want to, angry wife. No. I have an hour left. We have until 8. I just need to make sure I remembered that is a thing. There's a champion right there. We'll go kill this guy. I want to see AI used in games, and I want to see games developed utilizing. Tons of the new Larian game is being made with AI. Dude, there's so much. Like, here's the unfortunate thing. There is already a ton of people using AI to create games. Do you think that devs are not out there using AI to code half of that tedious nonsense bullcrap that, like, nobody wants to really mess with? Do you really honestly think that stuff doesn't already exist and isn't already being used? Because I do think that might be a little bit naive. Do you see this? There's a tin right here. Slop will be slop, but it's also evolution of tools. Some people really poo-pooed when game engineers were starting to come online because building a game before the engine was a huge barrier. Must be why netcode sucks. Dude, you guys know that, like, most of THJ, almost all, not all of THJ, but a lot of THJ was coded with AI. Do you guys know that? Like, not to say that Kata is like, yeah, Quorum 2 is a good example. And that's not to say that Kata or Secrets. I've heard amazing things about Secrets coding abilities and talents. Like, honestly, like, no bullshit, I have heard amazing things about their abilities. That being said, it is also like, dude, is this guy is like literally, is he botting or is he boxing? This is clearly not okay. Clearly a group of people doing all kinds of stuff. So, like, here's the thing: is at the end of the day. Oh, there's a chest right here too.
I can't loot that right now.
No, it's already being used.
Right now.
I want to use it. I have recently, like within the last couple of days, seen a game that is being predominantly created with AI. That's not to say that there aren't people coding and there aren't people creating textures and there aren't people working on it, but there is AI being used to create it. And it looks amazing. I think people are going to be really excited. The problem becomes is I think that the context for AI, like a lot of people are very poo-poo on AI. And I don't think, like, I think that window or that feeling that people's opinion on that is slowly going to move. The goalpost on AI is going to move. I think it will have to move. I just don't like using, like, ultimatums like that. But I do think to some extent, like, people's opinions, you're not going to be able to access something that hasn't been AI hasn't been used. Either for the sole reason that people are forcing AI through the pipeline already. These big companies are pushing AI already. AI, like almost anything, is good when used properly and in moderation, except corporations are using a mass lay off their employees and shovel out some garbage. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair for sure. I think that's like the fine line, right? Knew that and I never asked. No way they could ship that many features without agent. Yeah, well, so here's the thing, is typically what it was... I don't even know if I'm allowed to share this, actually. Fuck it, whatever. So, basically, if you don't know how to code, right? If you're not somebody who's like got a lot of experience in this world, and I'm no different. Like, imagine being able to print out a guideline or like a rough map that is going to highlight the process in which you would do. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have used AI to code anything or to like do any of that stuff, but a lot of the time it's just freaking wrong. It gives you like tons of errors. It doesn't take into account like half the crap that you need to. And so it gives you this thing, but it's mostly wrong. Maybe not even mostly. Let's say half. Let's say it's half wrong. And you can go through and you can fiddle and adjust and edit and build within that guideline because you have a general understanding of what it is that you're working within. So it prints out this thing. You're like, hey, make me a character that moves their arm like this. And it will print it out, and it doesn't work at all, and it comes back and it's broken, and there's all kinds of like portions of the code that is all screwed up. And so you go through and you kind of like fidget with it. You get a general understanding of how it's operating and everything, and you kind of like break it into working. And so I think that is what you're seeing a lot in games or in like THJ, for instance. As Kata became more experienced and grew more and had the access to people like Acadius, who had like a lot of experience and like bullshit tiers of experience, you know, nearly 20 years of experience within the in the emulator stuff. Now you can start learning things. You can start learning things that are a little more complicated. I know Secrets there for a little while worked on THJ as well. So there's some knowledge base there that you can kind of lean on and build. And so that's where I think like that AI actually does a lot of good. I'm not gonna lie. When I started streaming, and I don't think this is a secret either. When I started creating content, I used to use AI thumbnails all the time. Mostly because I had no fucking clue what I was doing when it came to like digital art. I didn't know how to use the applications. And I don't know how many of you guys know this, but it costs roughly like $200 to $300 to have a thumbnail made. It's crazy. But like video editing. Video editing is like $300 to $500 to have like a video edited by like a human. Fortunately, that was something I just forced myself to learn very early on, so I got into that very quickly. Software like Maya isn't cheap, yeah, for sure. And it is skilled work, absolutely. And I'm not saying it shouldn't be, but in my opinion, and this is where we're curling around to where Cool Jim was asking me, like, where do you stand on this? In my opinion, I do think there is room for AI when it comes to some of that stuff. If first of all, if it's done tastefully, that's the important part. If it's done tastefully, that's like, you know, amendment of AI Constitution 1. And then beyond that, I think that if you are utilizing it as a tool to learn or to progress, and as you go, you begin to like evolve and you learn, so that AI is doing less and less, or it's being used as sort of a like parallel tool so that you can create things that you otherwise would not be able to create. I think it has space. I think it has space in the room. In fact, I even think it's important. I think it's going to be a very valuable tool that is going to allow people to achieve things that they wouldn't previously be able to achieve or create. But I've been using it for 15 years. PowerShell is the only good part of Windows. PowerShell, oh my god. The more you understand engineering and architecture, even within your own code base, you can get very granular with how to direct it, and models are getting much better. If I was a junior dev, I could see a crutch or hinder learning, but I think some higher level coders, engineers can move mountains. Well, I think like at both of those levels, right? Like if you're a brand new content or you're a brand new coder, and I'm going to tell you, I've never coded anything in my life. I went out and I bought this game because Kata recommended it to me. The game is called The Farmer Was Replaced, and it is a game that teaches you syntax of Python. Basically, you have to program. It's not exactly Python, but it is like the same syntax, you know, true, false state, you know, true, what ifs, you know, utilizing various different variables, and like if not this variable, then this, you know, it's teaching you the basic understanding of how that works. And so I was lost. I opened that thing up and I was like, oh God, I have no idea what I'm doing. Why is this thing? I don't know where or what, huh? So I used a little bit of AI and I figured it out. Utilizing AI, it helped me understand kind of what I was doing, what I was looking at, and I was able to build from there. And I did. And it's a ton of fun, and I learned so much different stuff as that. And it's huge. It's really, really genuinely cool. I would have had no idea had I not used AI, what that does. There's that Pather guy in here too, right? Or do we want to do the escort? Do we have to go all the way around to get that? Doesn't he spawn up there? Didn't I suggest? I believe you did, but also Kata did. Yeah. You definitely did. Kata definitely did. I ignored it because I was like, that looks like too much. It's going to hurt my brain. I am just a dumb boy. I am just a dumb boy. And I don't know what I'm looking at. I eventually, like, it was on sale for the Steam sale. I think it was like the fall Steam sale, and I bought it. And then like a month later, I opened it up and I was like, wow, this is actually really cool. And what I ended up doing is like farming a bunch of stuff, but I didn't really understand exactly what I was doing. It wasn't until I was like, okay, you know, this is this. How do I make this do this? And AI kind of shot something back at me and it said, this is why you would put this here, and this is why you would put that there. And I was like, oh, okay. This makes a lot more sense now. And I did that. And now I've like gotten to the last stage of the game, and I can program my drones to do mazes and all kinds of other things. But I like that stuff. And I honestly, like, I would love to learn tons of new things. I just think that, unfortunately, especially with AI, like, there's a stigma around a lot of it. And I think that we're going to get to this point where, yes, there's people who are definitely, like, copy-pastaing games utilizing AI, and that's not okay. Versus, like, this thing was created, and it's awesome, and we shouldn't hate it just because it included AI. Oh, wait. Where the hell... Oh, yeah, the guy's definitely up there. He's up there. So we have to go this way. Oh. When Bob Dylan plugged in his guitar to an amp. Yeah. I mean, fair. I don't think everything is, like, it's one of those things where I don't think, like, everything is great, but I also don't think that we should just discount it because people are doing bad things with it. It's tough. It is not simple. It is not black and white by any stretch. Oh my god. No, don't kill me. I'm a nice boy. Oh god. Oh shit. Well, remember that time I died? Pepperidge Farm remembers. We got way too many casters right there. No. Okay. Time to reroll. All right. I'm deleting WoW. I'm deleting WoW. There was a stigma when bought. Yeah. Yep. Want onk? Yeah. Re-rolling the whole game now. Yep. Well, guys, we're playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure now because we died in WoW. We are trash players, and so we are no longer allowed to play games where you can die. It's only farming for me. If you uninstall WoW and reinstall it, it may register for free. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, res for free. Yeah, fair. Fair. Yeah. I don't know. That's my feeling. I know not everybody's going to agree with me on that, and that's okay. There's probably aspects of it that I don't understand, or probably there are things that I don't know about it. And I welcome people to have those conversations because that's how I learn. But, yeah. Be right back. No, you're not allowed to pee. That's crazy. What are you even doing? Talk to Corporal Keishan. This is an escort quest. He is not here. Someone may be escorting him. Wait until he respawns. Man, I need to freaking go talk to a vendor. For the love of Christ. I don't know. That's how I feel about it, though. Cool, Jim. I think there are going to... Did I go the wrong... I did go the wrong way. Son of a bitch. Wait, can I go... Ooh, maybe I can go this way. Maybe? Bueller? Maybe? There is grass, so reason would tell us perhaps, mayhaps? Oh? Oh? Uh-oh. Nope, not that way. Yay, we could get up this way, maybe. There was a game called Code Spells that teaches Java and Blocky. We don't talk about... You're not allowed to talk about Java anymore. I don't think people consider that real coding. Oh, wait. What the fuck? What? Oh, dude, they put that there. That's funny. That's really funny. That is hilarious. Did they reverse create this? Okay. There's a quest up there. Like, literally, that area that I just went to, there's normally a quest up there where those rocks were. But the rocks block you from getting to where that quest would be. I don't know what era. Maybe that's Wrath of the Lich King, or maybe that's TBC that gets put in. I don't know, but I know there's a quest up there. That's the reason I knew that you could go up that way. Why did they add the path and then go into the trouble to block it? That's the interesting thing, because maybe it lets you walk over into here. It may be one of those things that they don't want you to have access to until you have flying. Fucking management. Hey, I didn't want to send you an auto invite, but saw you didn't have a guild. Ropo is a fresh laid-back leveling guild for TBC looking for dungeon, PvP, and raid. Let me know if you're interested. Nope. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Appreciate. Yeah. You should ask if you get a sign-on bonus. Ooh. It was abandoned, but I edited it mid-typing. Sorry for the confusion. It says it's not abandoned, but it certainly looks like it. Yeah, I mean, it's Java. I think most people in general consider Java like dead. There's not a lot that's created in Java anymore. It had way too many security issues, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, there's a copper vein right there. I know somebody who likes copper veins. It's you. All right, I'm going to res way over here. Because that's what the cool kids do. I'm going to go all the way up above where the dude is standing. Actually, there might be two bad guys there. Wait, why? I can't res here? Oh, can we not? What the okay. Never mind. All right, hold on. I'm going to go back this way a little bit, I guess. A little bit more. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, little bit more. No? Here? No? Oh, there we go. Right here. All right. Right here. And rest. And mana. And water. Oh. Only cost $3.50 to join. I think the biggest issue with Java is people not keeping up to date with the version and patching you to end up with applications that require old version. That is a whole nother. That's like the oh god, what is it? The DLLs for oh my god, what the hell is it called? WordPress? Oh god, WordPress. What's the other not DirectX, although that is another one, DirectX. What's the stupid thing? Even EQ requires you download like the Is it the net code? No, it's... Brain, come on. Come on. Let's go. Work. Work, brain. The .net. Yeah. The .net. Yes. That's what it is. It's the freaking like the you have to go on and you have to download like the stupid window, the like ancient fucking window files. So that it's compatible, so that it can speak the damn same language. You have to download the Slytherin language code.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, the C++ packages. Yep. That is what it is. Ooh, there's more. But wait, there's more. Yeah. I don't know how computers work. You kick them, they turn on, and then you kick them again, and they turn off. It's actually how it works. Cool, my fly has been down all day. Ooh. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Cool Jim. Nobody... Oh, God, dude. Wait. All right, hold on. But how many houses did you show today? More importantly, how many housewives did you show houses to today? Because they didn't tell you. They didn't tell you. Which can only be perceived as one possible outcome. They were meat gazing. None today, thankfully. Well, god damn it. That seriously takes away from my really inappropriate joke. We will accept your offer. Computer saw games that use coding as a mechanic of just playing. Most of them use Java. Yeah, shocker. Shocker. Alright, where is this freaking nerd? I know he's in here. Oh, he's over here. Oh my god, I'm dumb. You know where he is? He's in that little cave off to the side down here to the left of this. Bring a whole new meaning to showing a house. Yeah. Well, you know, and then they're like, they call the, oh, there's another tin down there too. Then they call and they're like, hey man, so is he, no, he's not down here. What, where the, did somebody else do this already? Bruv. I don't even see the quest there again. So did somebody like sneak in here when we died and just like did it? Alright, this is where we died. Oh, there's another tin up here too. Not what they meant by private showing. Listen, it's a private showing, but guess what? Guess what? They call up and they're like, hey man, could Cool Jim show me that house again? I'd really like to go over the plumbing. No? Was that was too much? Not enough? Too much? Not enough? Gotta walk him? It's a really long... I don't want to walk him to town, though. Where the hell is he? He's not even here anymore. Guy's a jerk. The house is nice, but let's see what's in the barn. Wait on respawn. Yeah. Yep. Lame. He's down below in the cave. Okay, so he is. I was right. He is in the cave. Thank you, Shogun. How about we let the horse out of the barn? Giggity. Dude, oh my god. Okay, so before my wife and I moved into the house that we're in now, we went and looked at this house. And there's this story from, I don't know, probably about 5-6 years before we were looking at houses. And the story was basically this woman got caught. What did she get caught doing? She was raising pigs in her house. And I don't mean like one or two. I mean, and I'm not talking about like potbelly pigs either. We're talking like some serious. She was raising a lot of pigs, so bad that they had to like shut the house down. They had to like come in, like the town had to come in and completely like have her redo the house, and then they made her basically sell the house. So we go into the house, and like everything on the first floor is new, like brand fucking new. You know what I mean? Like the brand fucking new. Like this house, and they're like, oh yeah, it was recently remodeled. Everything's great. Isn't this a beautiful house? Isn't it amazing? Don't you just love everything they did where they like redid the house? Isn't it beautiful? And it was like really nice. Like the bedroom had like barn doors on the bathroom, and like it had barn doors to the bedroom itself. It was really, really nice. Dude, it was bad. So you go, you're on the second floor. You're like blown away by how nice this house is. And then you go into the basement where there is levels of funk that cannot possibly be described in words. Like cannot possibly be described. It was disgusting. It was the net framework? Oh my god, hell yeah. That's hilarious.
It's too far away.
So we go through and we're looking at the house, and like it's really nice, but goddamn well. So you guys want to know the real crazy thing? The woman did all this work, and she had all this stuff done, but the house was built, it was on a little over an acre of property. It was about an acre and a half. But on the far side, so you'd come in, you can't really see my hands and what they're doing, but you'd come in and you'd see like on this side, it was a drive, like a loop. The driveway was like a loop. And so you'd go in and then it'd go and it looped around the back side of the house. And then on the far side of the property was a big cliff. And before the big cliff, there was a shed. Well, my dumbass was like, what's behind the shed? Nothing. Well, what's behind the shed? Oh, it's just a cliff. It's like nothing. It's kind of weird. I don't know, like maybe I'm the crazy one or whatever, but it's feeling like maybe there's something behind that shed. All the materials that they pulled out of the house to remodel it, they threw down the hill. So the entire hill was just debris of drywall, concrete, stone, rock, fucking everything. Oh, there's a tin in here too. There was like, it was just constant, like the whole hill was just smashed up bullshit, crap, garbage, junk, awful. It was awful. And I was just like, you're going to have a hard enough time selling this house just because there was literally a litter of pigs living inside the house. Okay? The basement smelled like murder. Then you decide, man, you know what would be a really great idea? You know what would really put the cherry on top of this sundae? Is if we threw all the building materials we didn't use and all the building materials that we pulled out of the house, and we just threw it off the cliff. What's going on, Lee? Dude, it was crazy. It was nuts. We walked out of there. Oh, there's another tin over here, too. God damn, dude. There's a tin right there. Out by the water. Out by the bay. Oh, you're good, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you going. I appreciate you coming. Giggity. It was wild, though. That was not the craziest house we looked at, either. There's a lot of, because there's a lot of, like, cliff rock here, you can't really dig down a lot of places, which is typically a lot of places around here have basements. But in the town that we moved into, there's a lot of cliff rock, which means it's like a real nightmare to try and dig into. And with cliff rock, you get a lot of sand, which means houses settle and you know, they'll build a foundation, and if they don't do it just right, even if they do it just right, it can still like settle in a really screwy way. This one house we looked at, which was a raised ranch, they had a big septic tank, and I'm not talking like big with my hands like this. I mean, like, this thing took up half of their, like, probably a quarter of an acre septic tank. They buried a school bus. They buried a school bus and turned it into a septic. Things you should never buy for 1,000, Alex. What the fuck? Without the passengers, couldn't tell, didn't want to dig through the poop to find out. Like, it, dude, the crap that people get away, because we're talking about, like, Vermont is a really, really old state. You know, it's one of the, it's one of the it wasn't one of the OG 13, but it became, technically part of Vermont was like Maine and New Hampshire, like the way it all worked out. But it's super old, and as a result, they have like all these old like antique laws where they're allowed to do a lot of really stupid shit with houses and stuff. Houses, roads, things like that. They're allowed to like get away with some real crazy crap because it's considered, you know, historical. It has historical value, so they're allowed to get away with some crazy shit. And let me tell you, there are people who, like, they've buried, like, a Volkswagen Beetle, and that's their septic tank. There's places where they, oh, my God. So, like, ADA coordination, like, being able to access something with a wheelchair, not needed in most of the places that you go to in Vermont, because of the historical value. They're not required to do that modification to the building because it would modify it in such a way that, yep, coming. I hope we can do this together. I hadn't thought about it. We just need to click it at the same time? Oh, I didn't. Oh, wait. Yes. Yay. Score. So, you know, there's a lot of things they could get away with. And it's just crazy when you start like breaking into some of the wild things that people do with some of these houses. They get to build in places that you wouldn't normally get to build. They get to, you know, obviously the septic systems and stuff. It's just crazy. Absolute craziness. Do not recommend. Like, do your homework. Buy a house that was built like within the last couple decades. If it's post 2000, you might be okay. You're getting a little close with the post 2000. I actually, when I was filling out my resume, I forgot what year that I got. I have a GED. Yes, I'm dumb. So I have a GED. I couldn't remember what year I got my GED. So I ended up having to go onto the state education website and like track down all of that fun stuff. And what I found out was the state does not maintain digital records from pre-2014. So they can't tell me. Fortunately, I thought about it and I was like, oh yeah, wait, I took the test like 2 weeks after I got kicked out of school. Yes, I'm also that guy. And as a result, all I need to do is reverse math. Hey, I got a GED. I'm not dumb. I just left high school to go to Iraq. Fair enough. I am dumb. So, that's me saying I'm dumb. Oh, this is going to be bad. Nope. Oh, fuck. Okay. He's going to keep going, and we're going to get those casters from behind and in front. We're gonna wipe from front to back here in a second. Probably can guess. Pretty sure no one will look up. Well, you know, you say that. I applied to work for a charity that's based out of California, so I didn't know like how far or what they. I don't know. I just wanted to be as accurate as possible. I just wanted to have like all the data. There's tons of stuff I read that was just like, don't worry about it. But I do worry about it. Because I'm weird. Honestly, there's a couple of different things of data that I was having a bitch of a time like tracking down because I haven't had to submit like a resume or something in over a decade. So I was like, oh, I don't even remember what this was, or I don't even remember what that was. So if I don't have that information, like, do I even want to submit this? And that was a real conversation that I had with myself in my head. I was like, oh, maybe I should just delete the whole thing and call it quits, because I have no idea when I did this thing or when I did that thing. And of course, like, you read on the internet, and like some of it's like, don't worry about it. In fact, some places they just tell you to flat out lie. And then some places they're like, listen, if you don't disclose exactly the right day that you left this job, you're damned. You will never get another job ever. Ever. You will never ever get another job. I just like being thorough. That's just like, I have a problem with that. If you want to heal in your group, I have bandages. Trezito. I can cast linen bandage on you. It will make you all better.
Need help?
Need help? Here. Take some spirit of might, my friend. Be a big boy.
Greetings.
Oh wait, do we not? Oh no, he's resting. He's resting. Should we kill these other guys? We should probably kill these other guys. I don't know. I applied for an entry-level position, and like legit, I wrote a 2-page. I did a 2-page resume and a cover letter. Am I like how effed am I? They're gonna be like, ooh, no. I mean, it is a charity, so I was thinking like, you know, but. They're gonna see that thing and they're gonna be like, Whoa! Get off the ground! Get off the... Oh, they killed us, but what... Are you just... Is this a question mark? Of course it is. Of course it is. Oh, look at you, you stupid dumb face. Oh, look. Oh, how cute. I bet your mom is proud of you. I bet your mom is so proud. Their AI already declined your application. Dude, probably. Probably. Muffin so upset. Your feelings. Oh, it's so good you spend your time. You so good you have to run around and kill the little low levels. Oh, you so good. You're so strong and special. You people are so dumb.
Man, you see it? You see me got that streamer right there, man? You see me? I'm so good. I'm so good at everything. I just run around and kill like little level 20s on my level 60. It's so great.
Yeah, dude, they're totally screwing us over because we were doing the dumb escort. And I'm sure they probably killed the guy, so we have to go back and do the escort again. It's fine. It's whatever. They're just, like, it's just people who are like, I hate myself, and I hate everyone else, and everyone else should feel bad because I feel bad. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's whatever. Some nights you need 2 escorts. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, listen, those are really expensive nights, Cronenberg. Honestly, sometimes you have to get like the cheaper escorts, the ones that maybe don't come with all the limbs. PvP server is just a gank fest and people crying that they can't make horde tunes. I mean, yeah, okay, probably. I was upset initially that I couldn't make a horde tune, but it's okay. I'm just really happy that there's not going to be, like, there's I do think that there's probably a lot less bots on this server than there is on other servers. And as a result, like, if there are the same amount of bots here than there are on other servers, I can kill them, and then I don't have to worry about it. It's great. Love it. No legs is fine, right? Yeah, of course. They make swings for that kind of shit. Oh, you know they're still close by. You can see the mob. Oh, actually, that might be. Did they kill the NPC? Is that what it is? They had a little bit reduced health. I don't fucking know. I don't care. Doesn't matter. And watch, he's gonna pop out of stealth and he's gonna kill us again because he's so cool. Man, let me tell you, I wish I was that cool. There's a copper right there. Now you can get that copper. It's free. Are they cheaper if they don't come with both legs? Well, that's a great question. I don't think they ever come. And you can make a horde tune at like 3 a.m. Mountain Time. Oh, there you go. Wayamoto. There you go. You just got to wait till the right time, and then you can make a horde character. I don't know. Dude, it is actually not telling me I failed this yet. Is it telling you failed it? Is this guy still fucking walking over there? That would be hilarious. All right. Truth be told, okay, real talk. All right. If that druid just killed us and then escorted the dude all the way down into town, look in the... Ah, there he is. There he is. I knew he's coming over there to kill you. Never mind, I was about to give you props, but apparently you're a piece of shit. I didn't realize you had an aversion to happiness. Are they cheaper if they... Yeah. It's failed. Ah, okay. I was going to say, dude, that would be the most hilarious thing ever if that druid literally just, like, ran down, killed us, and then escorted our guy to town. That would be fucking hilarious. Actually, I don't even care enough. I'm just going to res at the stupid spirit dude. I'll go do something else. Oh no, you've affected my gameplay. Oh, I'm so sad. A boo-hoo. A boo-hoo. Oh, wait. How are you... Oh, 60 just rolled up. Killed. What level's a druid? Yeah, I think he's level 60. Yeah, I think he's level 60. He killed more than once, so beware of grief. Pretty sure his mom has all his plaques. Plaques of... Oop, that's not how you spell that. Plaques of accomplishment on the fridge at home. Oh, there. Oh, nope. Got somebody over here. All right. I'm not even going to bother with that. It's just a waste of time at this point. 60 Dwarf Pally looking for the druid. Yeah, whatever. I'm not even going to, like... It doesn't matter. If I really need to, I'll come back and do the quest.
I need to get closer.
Right now, the dude's just being a fucking chump. I just need to write his name. Did you say 24-hour stream is coming? Oh, no, I did not. Actually, come to think of it, it is 7:53, so my wife is making special dinner tonight. And I was basically forewarned that if I go over on my streaming time, I may not be available for future streaming times ever. I may not have to worry about that resume. I may not have to worry about much anymore. That druid will not get an opportunity to kill me again.
I'm out of range.
Oh, I was out of range. Damn. Tried to give him a buff. 'Cause you be dead. That's right. That's right. True. True and real. It's cool. I can't wait, because when I see that druid... So in 2 weeks, when TBC comes out, and I see that druid running around... Matter of fact, I've got it on stream. When I see that druid running around in TBC trying to do quests, and I'm a paladin and he's a druid, he's going to be real sad. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I'm stunned again. I'm stunned again. Oh man, I am stunned again. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good time. He doesn't have to worry about my roots. Ooh, we got quests we can turn in too. Although I probably need to visit a vet. Can we even... Are we able to turn these in? Maybe? Or crush... Ooh, a two-handed mace of glory. Ooh, that's a good money. Okay, so you meant 24-hour stream over 5 to 6 days.
Light bless you. Go with honor, friend.
I mean, it would be a 24-hour death. I've actually been thinking about... So my birthday's next week, and I've been debating how that's all going to play out.
What are you looking for?
But I do plan on streaming for my birthday. So if you're interested in checking that out, it will be a thing. We will be there. Are you turning 50? No, 70? I'm turning 70. Yeah. Yeah. That's next Tuesday. Tuesday. Yep. 70. It's a very exciting day. Wow, that actually says it's an upgrade. Oh, wait. Oh, it says it's an upgrade for what I have right now. God damn. Jesus Christ. Yay.
Safe travel.
Yeah. It's going to be a great time. I expect all of you, Narmy2K, thank you so much. I expect all of you guys to be here to give me my spankings.
Have a good one.
And if you're not here to give me my spankings, well, god damn it.
For the Alliance.
You'll really know how to make a guy sad, don't you?
For the Alliance. Be careful.
We don't need that. I will get my traveling cane ready so I can make it to the event. Ooh, baby. Hell yeah. We can sign up to AARP together and we can talk about, you know, we can talk about the weather. It'll be a good time. Really? Is this... There's got to be more frickin' quests. All right. Wow, Duskwood. I've got a bunch of completed for Duskwood. What is this? Discover provides an next clue, family portrait, hunting trophies, old books. Torn journal page provides you with the next clue. Oh, that's that quest. Okay, give jitters, completed journal. Oh, can't wait for nursing home streams. Oh man, those are gonna be the best. I'll take my teeth out and I'll gum. I'll be like, but I'll do it with gums, you know, and I'll do that at you, Voltstein. There'll be drool and stuff. It'll be great. Oh, we can eat dinner at 4 p.m. for half price. Yes, senior discount. Do they still do senior discount, or is it like we go to McDonald's and it's a senior discount? It's like $20, you know? Stop, my pants are getting... Oh, man. Yeah, some places do. No idea. It's 2026. Oh, God. Alterac Granite. Ironforge quest. Wait. Oh, damn. We're really close to 29. Really? I only got one level today. We're definitely going to have to work on that. Oh, this is a dungeon. The Test of Righteousness. Speak with Jordan Stillwell in Ironforge. Oh, we'll have to do that too. Good God. 2.5 bubbles to 29 for you? I don't have bubbles, so I don't know. I have no idea what that even means. Oh, it says 3 bars. Okay, so there you go. 3 bars. You're actually closer. You clearly, you've been cheating. 84% into 28. Damn, it's so weird that we have, the stockades. These are the ones you gave me. Oh, we could do the stockade too, yeah. 88%, nice. Bubbles are only on private streams, bathtub bubbles. Ooh, no, we make those, listen, hot tub streams are a thing, okay? Hot tub streams are, in fact, a thing. Get rid of that one. Where does this turn in? Is this the guy... Is that the guy in the wizard tower? And then where do we got to bring this one? Guard Howie and Lakeshire. Is this across the bridge? Oh, Lake Everstill is under attack. Oh, hey, look. Look, it's Horde. Further herd. Is that how... Dude, does he have the fucking... Is that the special pet? He's a hunter, right? Humor. Yeah, Humor. That's the Pride Lord. You get that guy. Oh, no. I just expressed how big of a WoW noob I am. I knew that was a special fucking pet. All right. Full disclosure. My wife played a hunter when we met. Okay. And I may or may not have made like a special point to run around everywhere and try and find her all the best pets. Oh, I beat you 90%. I'm 90% now. Aha! Suck it. It's 8 p.m. The wife alarm is going off. Yes, it is. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. You're beautiful human beings. Thank you for being here today. For those who won memberships over on YouTube, congratulations. We're going to be dropping some member-only content as a part of this boot camp that we are. They invited 200 people into a boot camp over on YouTube, and we got in. And so we're going to be creating a whole bunch of content as a part of that boot camp, which, as a part of that boot camp, is members-only content. And then in addition to that, congratulations for those of you who won the games. Won some really awesome ones. Ground of Aces is a really great game. Definitely recommend you guys checking that game out. A lot of fun. Boy, and Valdstein already socialsed me. So if you're not already, please consider joining us over on YouTube, over on Kick, over on Twitch, over on Twitter, over on Discord. We're in all of those places, and you can find all of those things by following that wonderful little link. Thank you all so much for being here. We'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. We're going to be finishing a video today, so it should be coming out tonight at some point. I love you all. Take it easy. See you next time. Peace out.